Hello everyone, welcome to TVON. Happy Monday and Merry Christmas. So glad that you're all here with us today on this fabulous Christmas day. Hope everyone has had a great day so far, had a lot of fun, staying safe, staying warm more importantly. And thank you again so much for joining me on this Merry Christmas Day. The sale continues. As you all know, we've had a sale for the past couple of days, and today is no different. Bringing out a lot of the museum pieces in the first half of the show. So really want to give you guys plenty of time to think about these pieces. As you know, we're taking $100 off of everything that we show here today. So if you have a piece that you're still, thinking about from maybe the past couple days or weeks or even months, if it's still here, please do call in with an item number is the most helpful way, and we can always check for you, and hopefully it'll be the piece that you're looking for. And throughout this past year, I've taken you on multiple trips to the museum. As I just mentioned, we've gone through the private collection quite a few times, and we've also visited several different, a wide variety of designer studios. Now today is a one-of-a-kind trip. I'm taking you guys on a very special mini field trip, so hope you guys are okay with that. And today we are going to do a little bit of time traveling. Yes, how is that possible? I will show you in a few short moments. But again, a lot of designer pieces, as I mentioned, are here. We had a beautiful vivid purple sapphire on Friday that has since gone, and I thought there's a just as special saturated as can be pink sapphire certified, and I was like, you know what? If you again are missing something from your colored sapphire collection, I got you covered. And also, just a couple days ago, I had our largest yellow diamond, over 3 carats, at a price that is, probably not right. And I just thought, bring it out again today. Today is the day it goes. I do have it here. And of course, something on my hand, my current favorite ring in the entire inventory. I probably don't need to tell you what stone it is because it is, that iconic color that you all know it to be. So that is here as well. Requests are welcome. I did get a request from Pam right before the show started. So Pam, if you're watching, please let me know and I will get to your request. But I mentioned we are going time traveling today. So let us take a look at the wheel and get started on our little field trip. So I know suddenly it's like, whoa, are we in the last couple minutes of the show? I promise you we are not, but the end will be here before you know it. But here we have Paraibas. Now, if you're wondering why does she have 2 drastically different Paraiba earrings on the wheel right now, what is she doing? Is she, does she need to get her eyes checked? We are going to do something very crazy on, I would say, maybe 1 pair of these Paraiba earrings. And let's actually get up the graphics for the dangles because that is the pair that I want you to focus on. There's a reason why these earrings are here at the very beginning of the show. And that is because the dangles have larger center stones. So the dangles are 1115048. Now you're looking at these 2 earrings, you're like, okay, and I can tell you one thing, and that is 1 pair has the larger center stones, and that same exact pair has a larger diamond weight. So now I kind of spoiled it for you. The dangles in the back you see there have larger stones, larger diamond weight overall, and a larger presence. And you still see the studs are there, right? Well, you see the studs here are newer to us here. They were created just a couple weeks ago. Haven't been here. Today is the day that they are here. But there's a reason why they are here, and that is because these 2 very different Paraiba earrings are somehow the same price. Now that just goes to show you, just take a look at the item number 5048. That is what, at least 2 years old at this point, maybe even 3 years old at this point. These earrings, the dangles in the back, seem to have missed the memo, that being the current reality of Paraiba prices. So that is why they are here. Now, nothing wrong with the studs in the front. You know, if that's something you're looking for more now, the studs in the front are more in present day Paraiba prices, but the ones in the back are, again, the absolute deal of the day. That is why they are here. At the very beginning, if you love them, please do call in early because, you know, we can always bring back more Paraiba earrings. It'll probably take us a couple weeks or months, but we can do it. But the price is not going to be the same. So if you love the dangles in the back, I advise you to call in right now and take a look at them because carat 53 total weight on the stones, the Paraiba stones, and they are perfectly matching. You know, these two pairs right here, Paraibas are both perfectly matching. There is no, you know, one is a little bit more green, one is more blue, you know, one is more included, one is a little bit more clean. There's none of that. These two pairs of earrings, these two pairs of Paraibas are perfectly matching, which very difficult to do, especially with Paraibas. And the diamond weight on the dangles in the back here, 83 points total weight of the diamond. So these are not, you know, itty bitty, teeny tiny little pairs of earrings. They are pretty substantial. They are not heavy at all, but they will absolutely show up from miles away. You saw my hand at the very beginning of the show. I had a Paraiba ring on my hand, and you can clearly see that neon bright color from, you know, a couple feet away, right? Same goes for these earrings. You know, you wear them in your ear, hair up, hair down, does not matter. They will show up. Everyone will like look at your earrings and just stare. And the pair in the back, I'm going to start at a price where if they were priced, you know, today, they would probably, you know, stay at that price. But the dangles in the back, they started at $89.99. Now, if you take a look at that carat weight and then you take a look at the earrings and then you take a look at $89.99, you know, in today's Paraiba pricing economy, that would absolutely make sense. You know, these earrings would probably sell at that price. But we are not going to do $89.99. Now keep in mind, the studs in the front are just a casual reminder as to, you know, what Paraiba earrings are looking like right now in, you know, like winter of 2023. Like these earrings are the same price. You know, if you want to pick up the studs, that's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with them. You can clearly see them side by side, perfectly matching color, clarity, cut, everything is right there. But the ones in the back, again, larger stones, more diamond weight, a larger presence. Now, if you don't wear dangles, that's perfectly fine. If you're like, you know, I like the studs better, that's perfectly fine as well. But the ones in the back, we're not even going to do, you know, $69.99 or even $5,999. Now, I know if you like, maybe you like both of them. Maybe you want to wear the dangles in, you know, your primary piercing. You want to wear the studs in your second piercings. That is perfectly fine. But this price you are never going to see again. The way that the dangles in the back are priced today are like what they were at least a year ago, maybe even 2 years ago. Like the earrings in the back clearly did not get the memo as to what Paraibas are going for anymore. And if you like the dangles, we are going to make them $3,999. And yes, if you do like the studs better, they are the same price at $39.99. If you need the graphics up there, again, smaller stones in those, but again, they are still fabulous. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. It's just a new reality of what Paraibas are going for now. But $39.99 gets you the pair in the back. And let me also show you what it looks like against my hand here. So you see here, it is a longer dangle style. So this is what it looks like. See, again, even from against my hand, I mean, Paraiba stone is still like there. It is there. You are not going to miss this. It's not like, oh, it's a washed out stone. That's why it's $39.99. You saw them up there with the studs. I mean, they are both as neon as can be. Private collection stones. We would never give you anything that is, you know, washed out and like icky or so included where it's like, I mean, the Paraiba name is there, but you don't want to own a stone like that in your collection. But these are here. $39.99. Let's take a look at them against the ear here. So this is what they look like against the ear. Again, a huge presence. You can see those stones from so far away. And diamonds, I mean, double halo of diamonds. I love that. And even the shape of the dangle earring itself is like, it's so elegant. It's so fabulous. You can wear these however you want with jeans or with a fabulous, you know, maybe a matching dress to go along with it. But They do have to stay like it is in the white gold. $39.99 on these. Let us go back up close. Take yet another look at these fabulous pairs of earrings, and you can let me know if you would like to pick these up. Again, these are here at the very beginning. Might be a little crazy for that, but this is such an absolute value. You are never going to see earrings like that ever again. And I'll just move aside the studs, but if you're interested in the studs, please let me know. But again, these Paraiba earrings are just, you're never going to see anything like that price-wise ever again. So call me on those if you're thinking about them. And is Pam watching, or who are these requests for? For Kathy? All right, so Pam, I don't know if you are on the line, but please call me if you are watching and I can show you your Mandarin request for you. But I did get a pair of Waterfall earrings as requested from Kathy. So those will be coming up next, but please call me on these because, you know, if these are not gone by the end of the day, I would not be surprised if the prices were, you know, marked back up to $89.99, which I really don't want to do, but, you know, it might happen if these, you know, earrings do, you know, stay until the end of the show. So let me know on these, and we are going to get to some fabulous Waterfall earrings up next. Here's a request from Kathy, and luckily I do have a couple pairs of these. So, you know, requester is Kathy, but if you like these, please let me know and call in quickly. This is going to be 111-0396. This is our famous Waterfall earrings. I love these, you know. Prefer them in the white gold because they are diamonds. However, as we've seen in the past couple of days, people have been returning for, you know, the yellow gold, even the rose gold in our diamond pieces because, you know, diamonds are diamond, yes, but when you get the VS quality that no one else can offer at the value that we do, you know, you are able to get one of each gold color, maybe even multiples of each gold color. Yes. Okay, Mandarin is coming up next, so thank you, Pam, for letting me know you are on the line. I'll get your ring ready, but this here is a request again. This is for Kathy or anyone else out there who maybe already owns a pair of these, but maybe would like to pick up one in the yellow gold or even the rose gold. We are going to make these $999, and yes, matching pair. You know, you get the entire pair of earrings for only $999. You know, we're not going to take one away and be like, sorry. You know, other places they might do that and be like, sorry, you only get one earring for $9.99, but no, here you get the entire pair for $9.99. Looks great in any gold color. This is where the post is positioned. So again, you got that beautiful dangle as well. It's not just one solid chunk of gold and diamonds. There's actually still some movement to it. So $9.99 on these. This is also what it looks like on the hand. So here we have it, a beautiful, you know, dangle style. You know, earrings are going to be in your ear. You're going to be moving around often throughout the day. So they will move with you. So fabulous pair here. Let us go back up close and I will show you what it looks like against the ear as well. So here's what they look like against the ear just for one look. So you see how they're, you know, I'm just standing here breathing, talking, and yet the earrings are moving with me as well. Such a fabulous look. VS diamonds just do not look the same as other, you know, icky commercial grade diamonds. So get them while they are still available. $9.99 a pair. You still get your $100 off. And let us go back up close, take another look at them, and we will go on to Pam's request right up next. So I do have a couple of these. And who is this for? Nelson. For Nelson. All right, the requests are coming in very quickly. So let me know on these. But Pam, I do have your ring coming up next. And Kathy, this is for you, but also here available for a few of you guys. So let me know on these. And next up, we do have this beautiful Mandarin garnet. This is 111-9389. And this is Mandarin garnet. I mean, I had it covered there, but it was still as bright orange as can be. I know typically we wouldn't necessarily call Mandarin garnets, you know, neon, but this one definitely up there with that neon color. So this is again 111-9389. This is here for Pam. I know she wanted a cushion or a round in about, I think, 5 to 6 carats, but you know, rounds, we don't have too many that are that large. This is the closest piece that we could find. This is our 624 center stone. It is our cushion. And we also have 84 points total weight of your VS white diamonds in that single halo around the center stone, and also in that fabulous, subtly designer double second halo on the outside. where every single individual diamond is surrounded with a mill-grain sort of gold work there. This piece started at $59.99, and since it is here by request, I'm obviously not going to leave it at that $59.99 price tag. And white, yellow, or rose gold is available for this piece. You know, I typically would recommend it in the yellow gold. However, if you're a white gold gal or if you want to try out the rose gold, we can do that for you, no problem at all. You know, Mandarin garnets and rose gold have been surprisingly a rising favorite of mine. So if you want to see one in the rose gold, we do have several pieces already set in the rose gold if you just, want to take a look at it. But this is what it looks like from the side here. So we have that beautiful split shank going down the side, tapering into the band, and take a look at that stone from the back. I mean, I've said this before and I'll keep saying it, but from the back side is going to be the best angle to look at a stone to see if there are any imperfections or anything happening in it. And if you just look at that, I mean, not 100% clean, but still as clean as can be, with no lack of, red flashes, yellow flashes, golden flashes. And if she likes it, we're not even going to do $29.99 on this one here today. Take a look at it on the hand. Definitely not a small presence at all whatsoever. And I mean, just look at that. Again, just have the ring on my hand, just ever so slightly moving my hand, and just look at what that stone does. It's just so fiery, so intense. And we are going to do this for $2,499 for Pam. And if she likes it, please let me know, because this is the only one I got. And, we can never recreate Mandarin garnets exactly. So let me know if she likes this one. And if not, we might have to go in the back and, see what else we might have. But no rounds in this size. I haven't seen a round that was larger than, maybe a carat or so. So definitely this is the one that you do not want to miss out on. That's also what it looks like from the side. So again, with the beautiful split shank just going down into the band itself, I truly love this. I would recommend it in the yellow gold. And again, the second halo with the gold millgrain work around the diamonds definitely help with bringing forth some of the gold color while not being, overwhelming in a way. So $24.99 on this one. Let me know what our requester thinks. And also, Kathy, if you were to pick up a couple of the Waterfall earrings, let me know if they're not the ones you're looking for. We can also check in the back to see, if we have anything else that is what you were looking for. Not sure what the request was, but let me know on this one. Again, this was here by request for Pam. I do have another pear-shaped Mandarin garnet coming up. It's in a dome style ring with minimal diamonds, but you really just want to focus on the center stone on the other piece I have. So if you're interested in that, want to see it, let me know. And next up, we do have some diamond bands here by request for, I believe it was Nelson. So we'll be bringing that up next. So thank you so much. Looks like this one is gone. And next up, we have yet another favorite. This is here also by request. And if you have requests, please don't be shy. Please call me and we can always, see what we might have. But this here is 1110477. This is our lovely triple row diamond band here in every single gold color. So yet another piece that is like, you have the white gold. Typically, if you call in and you're like, I want to try out your VS diamonds, I don't know which gold color to start out with. Me personally, I would recommend you start with the white gold, and then people end up coming back and you're like, you know what? I love your diamonds so much. Yes. For that, we'll have to check. And people come back, they're like, oh, that triple row diamond band that I got from you guys like 2 weeks ago. I loved it so much, like a family member loved it so much that I gifted it to them, and now I need to come back and buy at least 3 more. So here it is, perfect opportunity, because you still do get that $100 off of everything we show here today. And over a carat of diamonds, a lot of gold on a piece like this as well. I mean, just look at that. The band itself has to be wide enough to accommodate 3 rows of diamonds, and those diamonds are not teeny tiny little, diamonds that you would typically see in like a super micro pave sort of band. these are pretty sizable diamonds, and we are also going to do these for $999 on this one here today. If you just want to wear it by itself, or you want to wear it, stack it with something else you might already own, that is perfectly fine. But $999 on your choice of gold color. Pick up one, pick up two, pick up three. Completely up to you, but $999 is going to be your final price here today. And take a look at it on the hand. I mean, it's just beautiful. All you see are diamonds, but even though there's a lot of diamond presents at the front here, you still get to choose your choice of gold color. And this is also what it looks like from the side. So yes, the diamonds do end right where your fingers meet. So again, no irritation while you're wearing it. If you maybe wanted to, twist it a little bit so you can see a little bit more of the gold, like, who's to say you can't wear it like that, right? So it's totally up to you. Make these pieces fun. Make these pieces, make you happy every single day. But this is the white gold on my hand, $9.99 each. One of each, perfectly fine as well. But let us go back up close and take another look at our triple row band here. So this was again here by request as well. And let me know if you have a request and we can double check on that as well. And here we have a request for a love necklace. So that will be coming up for Darlena, and thank you very much for the request. And I think the Paraiba earrings are still here, which, might be a little scary if they're still here by the end of the show. But let me know on these. Again, here we do have a couple of them to go around, but again, not like a million of them, but we have a few to go around, at least three, right? At least one in each gold color. So let us know. We will still make it for you in your choice of gold color and ring size, no problem at all. And I did not mention this. I probably should stop mentioning this, but TVON's largest ever tennis bracelet back on my wrist. Feels like Friday, but it is here. It is on my wrist. So let me know if you're interested in it, been thinking about it. I feel like someone really needs to buy the tennis bracelet just so that it could, help me from accidentally, wearing it home. But let me know if you want to see it. And next up, we do have this fabulous love necklace. So let's take a look at it on the hand, actually. This is going to be 1121540. This is our love necklace here by request. This is in two-tone gold in the white and the rose gold. The words love are in the rose gold. You have some bezel set pink diamonds on either side on the chain there, also rose gold. Everything else is in the white gold. And for these, we are going to do $599. Not a single white diamond to be seen in this entire necklace. Everything you see, pink diamonds, and pink diamonds. So $599 on this one. Let me know if you would like to pick it up to the requester, or if anyone else, if this is a piece that you've been thinking about, no problem at all either. You can always call in and double check on it. And ooh, a lot of returning favorites definitely today. Okay, so let me know on this one. This is also what it looks like against the neckline here. So again, you can see the love show up pretty clearly from a distance away. Wear a solid color. That's perfectly fine. Probably wouldn't wear it against white, but against a bright red like I'm wearing today, definitely works out. So let me know on this one, $599, and let us go up close, and I will show you the necklace up close as well. So let me know on these triple bands too. Again, a lot of requests in the first couple of minutes, but here we have our fabulous love necklace up close and personal. Again, pink diamonds, rose gold. If you're not a fan, like a super fan of the rose gold, but you want to, try it out a little bit, this is a perfect piece to try it out with. Not too much rose gold to the point where it's like overwhelmingly rose gold, but it's still there to, doing its job, right? So $599 on this one, and let me also just set it down so you can see there. There's no, curving to it. It's not going to, flip or turn on you. It's perfectly flat as it will sit on your neckline. So that one, again, here by request for Darlena. And next up, we do have a request for the original Wonder Ring. So let me know on this one. And we will be moving right along to this right here. Now, this goes without saying, but this is one of the popular, if not the most popular, and one of the best sellers here at TVON. This is our Wonder Ring 1110489. white, yellow, or rose gold, again with these. And this is one of those rings where you can wear it by itself. You can stack maybe two of them together, or if you wanted to, you know, if you already have two, you can always stack it around some other ring you might own, right? To give it some extra glam and, you know, just liven it up a little bit, right? This here, our Wonder Ring, over a carat of diamonds, yet again, VS diamonds, the original Wonder Ring. So many of you guys own this in multiple gold colors and multiple ring sizes too. You know, wear on your ring finger, middle finger, index finger, however you want. And this here, $999. You all know this piece. You all probably love this piece. And this is a piece that is actually very frequently sold out. So I am actually very surprised that it is here. So this is what it looks like from the backside as well. From the side, again, these are not teeny tiny small little diamonds. And let's take a look at it on the hand as well. I don't have two, but I only have the one. So this is yet another piece where, again, the diamonds end right where your fingers meet, so there's no, you know, irritation to the wear. This is such a versatile piece. You know, wear it by itself, you know, stack two of them together however you want. It is all perfectly fine and up to you. But again, you can see this is how you know that, you know, VS diamonds, like, we don't mess around when it comes to diamonds. If these diamonds were anything less than VS, then, you know, it'd be very obvious. No amount of light can save, you know, icky diamonds like I1, I2, I3 diamonds, right? You can show a diamond like that with as much light as you possibly can, and you'll still be able to see, you know, the quality of the diamonds. And here, translating perfectly, VS diamonds, you know, as bright and as brilliant as can be, $9.99 each. So let us go back up close, take another look at the Wonder Ring. And let me know if you would like to pick up a few, or if you already own this piece, you want more, that is perfectly fine as well. And next up, we do have the 202 DBTYs. Yet another piece that I would have expected that is sold out for the sales show, but here we are. So 202 DBTY coming up next. Let me know on the Wonder Rings. Again, I am moving quickly because I have a lot to show you today. I only got to show you the Paraiba earrings, and then we had a bunch of requests come in, but that's no problem at all. If you have a request you want to see, I can always have someone check in the back and bring it out for you. But let me know on these. And if you are, you know, just tuning in, I know there's probably a lot happening right now, but if you're just tuning in, we've had a wide variety of diamond favorites throughout the first half hour here. And at the very beginning, I had a pair of Paraiba earrings for $39.99, so don't know if those are still here, but those cannot stay, or else, you know, we'll have to take them apart. Not giving them any ideas here, but yeah, let me know on these, $9.99. If you want another look at the Paraiba earrings, I can always bring them out here for you to see one more time. But for our next request here, not sure who it's from, let's take a look at it against the hand here. Now, I only have the yellow gold to show, but this is our 202 DBTY. This is 1113480. As you can see here, again, VS diamonds. This is yet another piece where I'm like, one of each, go for it. And this is one of those pieces where, you know, if a new register were to come to me and they were like, I really want to try out your VS diamonds, but I maybe don't want to go with like the saddle ring, or maybe a, you know, a triple 3-row band ring, but I want to have something that I can wear every single day. This is that piece. This is our 202 DBTY, adjustable 16 to 18 inches, lobster claw clasp. I only have the yellow gold here to show. Yet another piece that I'm like, wow, I thought this was sold out, but here it is. White, yellow, or rose gold, your choice of, or if you already have the white gold, you want to come back for the yellow gold or even the rose gold, be my guest. And yes, we are still taking $100 off of every single item that you see here today. This one here is going to be $1,699. And this is, again, here by request. So if you are the requester, let me know. And if this is not the piece that you're looking for, let me know as well. Or let your operator know. I can't really do anything up here. I can't exactly go in the back. But let me know if you would like to pick up these. Again, here by request. But I hopefully have a few to go around. But, you know, Again, this is one of those pieces where wearable on the daily. You know, a lot of y'all have called in and been like, you know what, I wear this, you know, to sleep. I wear this 24/7. I never take it off. And this is a piece that you probably don't want to take off. So let me know on this one, $16.99 before your $100 off. And this is what it looks like on the neckline. So no matter how you wear it, you're going to see how bright those diamonds are. And because the stones are bezel sets, you can still see the gold color you choose come through. And yes, through the chain as well. So $16.99 on these. Let us go up close and I'll show you the diamonds up close and personal. So Wonder Rings are still going out the door as we speak, so you do not want to miss out on this one either. And here is that beautiful DBTY style up close and personal. As you can see here, I'll try to hold it like this for you. This is how the stones are set. Not a single prong visible or even in existence in this necklace. This is actually one of those pieces where I was like, I don't know if I should call it a necklace or a chain, because people use this specific DBTY as both. You can wear it alone as a necklace. You can wear it as a chain. You know, if you have a pendant with a large enough bail and you're like, you know what, I need to add something more to the chain itself, this is the piece. So $16.99 on this one. This will never catch on anything because there are no prongs like at all. Everything is bezel set, so comfortable. Again, people sleep in it, people shower in it, people, I don't know, live in it basically. So let me know on this one, $16.99 here by request, but we do have a couple to go around, so call in before it sells out and you have to wait like, I don't know, a month to get it. So let me know on this one. And we'll move along shortly. You can also see the lobster claw right here. So it is adjustable, 16, 17, 18. So glad that we're able to do that for you. But let me know on this one. And looks like we might have another request. So let me see. I don't even know if I'm able to going to be able to get through maybe even half or even a quarter of what I have planned here today, but let me know on this. Again, always loving the requests. You know, grab those pieces that you've been thinking about. Treat yourself, you know. I can't believe by this time next week it'll be already the new year, so that's kind of crazy. And oh, some more pieces here. One of these pieces happened to be from Friday, I believe. So fun. Don't know if they're from the same requester, but let me set this down for a moment while I get to those. So are these both for the same person? Two different people? Uh-huh. For who? Pamela? All right, so Pamela and Cher, I believe. So I do have, let's get to this one first because this was here not too long ago. Let me know on the DBTYs. And right here, we have a piece that was here just a couple days ago. This is 1120985, and this is a piece I really have to zoom back on because it is such a large piece. Large, but still wearable, definitely. I mean, I don't exactly have the, you know, most slender fingers, but this is still a ring that I saw it, and I was like, I gotta try it on. And it was still comfortable. It was not, you know, irritating in any way. It wasn't like, oh, I feel like I have to just, you know, keep my hand there, can't move it, look pretty like a mannequin. But no, you can still wear this every single day if you wanted to. This is our 18K white and yellow gold 70-point emerald cut center stone, and this is a stone that does that. So I'm holding it at an angle right now so that you guys don't get blinded by an emerald. I know, weird thing to say. Emeralds typically don't do that, but this one is definitely doing that with no problem at all. And you got a lot of diamonds in this one too. 20 points total weight of the pear-shaped rose-cut diamonds on either side of your emerald right there, and also a carat 35 total weight of your yellow diamonds throughout that triple halo going around the entirety of the piece. Last but not least, 39 points of your white diamonds surrounding your emerald in the center there. Overall, a very beautiful piece, and don't forget diamonds going down the band as well. Has to say like it is. $69.99 was where it started, and today we are not even going to do $29.99. This was a style that was here once upon a time, and then one day it sold, and a lot of people were a little bit upset because, you know, you spend so much time thinking about a piece, you're ready to make the purchase, you call in, and then suddenly it's sorry, it's gone. And it's a designer piece, can't do it again, but luckily, you know, it's taken a couple months, but here it is again, here by request. Had it on Friday, but here it is again. We are going to do this for $24.99. This is what it looks like from the side and the back side there. So again, a lot of gold. Super comfortable to wear, even though it is wider on the front. It is still a true to size band, your typical traditional band, you might even say. So let me know on this one. Take a look at it on the hand as well. So this is one of those pieces where, you know, wear it however you want. Probably not a pinky ring or a thumb ring, but I was even thinking you could, you know, wear this as a potential index finger ring. And this is also what it looks like from the side. So you can see there where, you know, it's not the actual marquise shape of the piece, you know, on your hand. The lovely part about this is that there's actually that basket that helps it, you know, tapered upward. So it actually makes it wearable. So this is, again, I mean, that emerald too is just as glowy as can be, as bright as can be. And let me actually just move it over to my index finger because I really want you to see, you know, some different ways of wearing it. And if your, you know, ring finger and index finger happen to be the same ring size, then that is great for you. You can wear it however you want, multiple ways to wear it. But this is a piece I probably would not stack any other rings with it. But it is here, $24.99, a wildly designer piece, but still so wearable, so beautiful. And I mean, have you ever seen an emerald outshine 3 rows of yellow diamonds? Because that is exactly what this ring is doing right here. $24.99 on this one. Let me know if you would like to pick it up. And let us go back up close for yet another look at it. And we do have another request from Cher. So this is our double row princess cut ring. So that will be coming up next as well. So thank you guys so much for your patience. And next up, yet another diamond piece, but this time instead of round white diamonds, we do have our princess cut. So let me know on this one, and we are going to move right along to this fabulous piece here today. This is 1119499. This is our princess cut diamonds, all set into this beautiful double row band. And if you know, princess cut diamonds are typically not the same price as, you know, our round, brilliant cut white diamonds. Same goes for any other, you know, fancy cut white diamonds. This one is of no exception. You know, some of these stones, you know, if they're not around, they can go up to 2 or even 3 times the typical price of your round white diamonds. And this here, supposed to be at least $49.99. And we are not going to do that here today. Again, here by request, white, yellow, or rose gold. I will offer that here to you if you want to switch it over to the white gold or even the rose gold. We will do that for you, no problem at all. But this here is going to be not even $19.99, but again, a super different take on a diamond band. If you already got like, you know, a million, you know, brilliance cut, you know, diamond band rings, you want something a little bit different to, you know, spice it up, this is the one to go for. And we're going to make this $1,888 to the very first caller here today. So let me know on this. Band tapers ever so slightly. So again, true to size on this one. This is what it looks like from the back side as well. So there is an under gallery. Like, even though you look at it from the front, you're like, oh, that's just, you know, a diamond band ring. But it's still a wide diamond band ring, and because of that, we were still able to, you know, fit in an under gallery for a band. So $18.88 on this one, let me know. And this is also what it looks like on the hand. If you maybe wanted to stack this with, you know, one of the bands we had from earlier, that is also perfectly fine. But I mean, you can just see the princess cut diamonds and how sleek they look from a distance away. So, you know, it's kind of beautiful to have, you know, different cuts of diamonds, you know, available and in existence here. So, you know, even from the emerald ring that we just saw a moment ago, you know, rose cut diamonds, you know, it reflects light differently from, you know, a regular pear-shaped white diamond. And that is part of the beauty of, you know, just the art of stone cutting. So let me know on this one, 1888. This is what it looks like from the side. So very similar concept with the other band rings we've had. Diamonds end right where your fingers meet, not annoying to wear at all. You're not going to be like, oh, prong is poking into my hand. It feels weird. I don't like it. But no, this is all mirror finish gold. That's all you're going to feel. And 1888 on this one. So let us go back up close, take yet another look at it before we move right along. So let me know if any of these requests are what you guys were looking for, and if not, we can always check in the back. But we had quite a lot of requests come in at the very start here, but no problem at all. If you are also thinking of some piece and you're like, you know what, I just want to see it again, I can do that for you as well. Just let us know. And next up, let us actually go to the world of fancy colored diamonds. So let me know on this one. And next up, we actually have this fabulous piece. This is 1122528. Believe it or not, this is a yellow diamond. Now, I know it's not a half carat stone, 1 carat stone, or even like a 2 carat stone. This is a 21 point center stone. Still a yellow diamond via stone, 50 points of the white diamonds in the accent stone. So you got your several halos surrounding your center stone. You got diamonds going down the split shank on the side. Beautiful mounting. It is a 21 point stone, which I said, but it's not like the other yellow diamonds we've seen that, you just put maybe a double halo around it and it's perfectly fine. Put it on your hand and you're like, all right, I'm happy. This is a stone that is indeed smaller. So for that, we'll have to, make a ring mounting for it where you can still wear a stone of this size without making it seem like an accent stone, right? I mean, you look at this piece and very clearly it is not, oh, look at that yellow diamond. It's a lovely accent stone. You see this piece and you're like, oh, that is a fabulous, so saturated natural yellow diamond in the center of this piece here. And I say yes it is, and it's not even going to be $29.99. Now, I'm not a GIA diamond grader, but if I were, I would actually label this stone maybe as like a fancy deep. It's definitely not that sunshine yellow of the colors that we all know, but there's also no, orange, colors coming in. There's no browns, there's no greens, there's no secondary color. You look at it and it's still yellow through and through. But for me, I've seen a couple diamonds here and there, but if I were to call it anything, I would probably call it maybe a fancy deep. And we are not going to do $29.99 for this piece here today, or even $19.99. I mean, if you just look at that stone and just memorize that color, and I just turn the band ever so slightly, you can see how much more saturated it is than 14K yellow gold. And also take a look at it from the back side as well with that fabulous, almost like, again, like a fancy deep color of the yellow diamond. And $19.99 is also not going to be your price. Now, keep in mind, the final price that I say, you are still taking $100 off of that. So if you are already like $19.99, you better call in quickly because we are not going to do that. If you love it, we are going to do it for one caller only, $999. You're getting quite frankly, a rather fancy, yellow diamond in the center here. Again, not certified, but again, I've seen a wide variety of colored diamonds, yellow diamonds, and this is definitely one that I can say for certain is probably not just your average yellow diamond, right? So $9.99 on this one. Take your $100 off and make it $8.99 at checkout. This is what it looks like on the hand. So, 21 point stone, but here you can still see it as clear as day from a mile away, and $9.99 will make it yours. So this is also what it looks like from the side, again, with the layering of your halos there, the split shank on the side there as well, $9.99, and this piece is gonna go home to you. And if you're a diamond collector too, I know yellow diamond, white diamond, whatever diamonds, there's typically like, just that one variety of color that you maybe think about, but yellow diamond, it's like, do you have one that looks like this? Because Probably not, right? So let me know on this one. Let us go back up close, take one more look at it. And let me know if you would like to pick this one up here today. Again, yellow diamond that looks like this. I do not have another one of, so let me know if you would like to pick this one up. Next up, we do have Indicolite as well. And also, if you're looking for, if you already have, like you're already set with all the yellow diamonds, I do have a fancy purplish pink that is GIA certified. So let me know if you want to see that one. But we have so much to get through today. Aquamarines are here. I do have some fabulous designer, super designer, blue sapphire earrings. I only have one of each, so let me know on that. And so much more. Bicolor tourmaline pendant. I have actually a wide variety of earrings. They're not just, your average diamond earrings. They have a design that goes along with it. Multicolored sapphire pieces are also still here. And that emerald I had once upon a time in the white and rose gold is also back for yet another look. So let me know on this yellow diamond. And we are going to move right along into this fabulous Indicolite. This is going to be 1122539. Let me actually just polish it up just a little bit here. And I mean, you look at a stone like this and you're kind of, your breath is kind of taken away. This here is our not triple one, but 1122539. This is our 14K white gold. Change it if you like. I recommend it in the white gold. But the center stone itself is a carat 36. As you can see right there, I mean, it's definitely got some of that greens, but I mean, just look at those blue flashes that you see just dancing from within the stone. And also in this beautiful, I would say intricate yet simple scroll designer style. We do have 75 points total weight of all of your VS diamonds here. And this is such a lovely stone. Tourmalines, we typically see a lot of, those larger stone sizes. So when we bring you something that's, everyday wearable that you don't have to worry about, is this an appropriate event to wear the ring to? This is one that you can wear perfectly fine, perfectly comfortably every single day if you so choose to. And it is here for one person only. If you would like it, $34.99 was not going to be. And I mean, just look at the emerald cut stone tourmalines. I know it's like, if you were to show me TVON tourmalines and then you were to say, oh, tourmalines are typically really included, I would be like, no way, I don't believe you. But here it is, as clean as can be. Our Indicolite tourmaline, not going to be $34.99. If you like it, we're not even going to do $19.99 on a piece like this, which, keep in mind, you're still getting all of this fabulous design work. You're still getting all of this gold in the band in the back because, we could have continued the design going through the backside, but that would probably be a little bit uncomfortable to wear, right? But you know what's not uncomfortable? Mirror finished gold. So mirror finished gold on the back, we'll still size it for you. If you must change it to yellow or rose gold, that is also an option. We'll just completely remake the mounting in your ring size and gold color of choice, move the stone over, and we will ship it out to you just like that. This is not going to be $19.99 either. If you've been on the hunt for a fabulous ring like this, here it is. This is going to be $1,499 to the very first caller. And I mean, just look at that. It's casting on glow on the inside of the ring itself. I mean, if you just look towards the left side between the scroll work, you can see the back side of the band. And this stone is just casting its own glow, just like within the inside of the ring, which is super cool. So $14.99 on this one. Yes, you still get that $100 off. I mean, just look at this. It's currently not my size, true to size still, but it's just not my size currently. But I mean, just look at it. This is not a ring that says, oh yeah, you got it for $14.99, which that's also a lie. You still get the $100 off at checkout. But if you just look at how wide this ring is, it's still a fabulous piece, and that price is unreal, and it is $14.99. And this is also what it looks like from the side. So you can see there where it's truly like a band style where it's, on your hand. There's no, doming effect or any, under gallery on this piece. But again, it's a fabulous piece, $14.99 on this one. Let me know if you would like to pick it up. And back to the wheel we go here for yet another look at it. And I mean, just look at that. The flashes within, they do remind me of almost a Paraiba-like color, which is really cool. And let me know if you have any requests as well. If you want a larger stone, we can always, see what we might have. But again, no guarantees that we might have anything at all. But let me know. Also, kunzite pendants are here. I believe the Paraiba earrings are still here, which is a little bit scary. So in case you missed it, we did have some Paraiba earrings at the very beginning of the show. These ones right here, $39.99. I know, kind of crazy, but they are here as far as I'm aware. But if you want to check with your operators on anything that's, might still be here in availability, please go ahead and do so, as I don't have a computer up here. I wish I did, but I don't. And what else? Oh, that fabulous 3 carat 11 unheated ruby, GIA certified. I mean, how often do we get to see a GIA certified ruby? Today. Not often, but we get to see one today. So if you are a ruby collector, now this is not for the everyday person. As you can, I'm just holding it here, but this is a ruby. I know, hard to believe. And this is here. It has a fingerprint on it, but don't worry, I'll get that cleaned off. But this is our ruby, collectors only. I'm sorry, but that's how it is. And that will be coming up later in the show as well. Have some fabulous designer sapphire earrings to get to today. Bicolor tourmaline in a pendant is also here. Aqua lovers, I am summoning all aqua lovers right now. I have good news and I have bad news. The bad news is I only have one aqua today. I will only show one aqua today. But the good news is that it looks like this. This here, yes, Tony loves this one. I love it. I know everyone loves this. This, believe it or not, is aquamarine. This is 1117240. And this is the absolutely most saturated aquamarine I have ever seen in my time here at TVON, being at least 3.5 years at this point. I see aquas basically every single day, 7 days a week. And this is the one that you do not want to miss out on. This is 14K white gold. It has to stay in the 14K white gold. And when I first saw this piece, when I first saw this stone too, I was like, this can't be aqua, can it? And then they're like, yeah, this is aqua. This is a really good one, isn't it? I'm like, yeah, it is. And this is our 341, so it's not a teeny tiny little stone. That might be easier for other aquas to, give you that super saturated color, but this is a 341, not a teeny tiny little stone. And diamonds, this is a very important mounting. If you were to give me the mounting itself without the center stone in it, I would automatically assume that you were going to set a private collection Paraiba in it, maybe a super clean emerald, or maybe even, a private collection ruby in it. This is a mounting where an aquamarine is going to be the absolute last stone that I would probably guess to be set into this highly designer, super important mounting right here, but here we are. And speaking of the diamonds, we have a carat 84 total weight of the baguette white diamonds. As you can see there, I probably don't need to point it out. And next up, we have 32 points total weight of the princess cut white diamonds. And this one you might need a little help looking for, but right there on either side of the aquamarine, right in the center, bam, bam, you have 2 princess cut white diamonds. And last but not least, but it is the smallest carat weight, we do have 30 points total weight of your round white diamonds. Now that is scattered throughout in sort of a halo surrounding your center stone. This is all of your diamonds combined total. We have 246 of diamonds, which, as I mentioned earlier, your typical brilliant cut round white diamonds are, here at TVON at least, looks something like $1,000 a carat, right? However, anything that has, the tapered baguettes, anything that, even a slight change, a slight difference in your millimeter sizes can change the price drastically, ×2, ×3 of what we are so used to. And unfortunately, that memo did not get transferred to the price here. This piece was supposed to be $99.99. I mean, considering all of your diamonds, and in fact, there's more fancy cut diamonds than your usual round white diamonds. In fact, for the rounds, you have to look for it a little bit to even see where they are. But this is not going to be $99.99. Take a look at it from the side. I mean, it's just such a beautiful, well-built piece. And this is also what it looks like from the back side. Again, so much gold just to hold your stones in this piece. And it is not going to be $99.99. This is a piece that was also once upon a time $49.99, which if all of the diamonds were priced appropriately, that $49.99 price tag would just barely cover the cost of the diamonds itself. And here we are, ignoring this beautifully saturated aquamarine in the center, ignoring all of that 14K white gold, ignoring the workmanship that it took to create this mounting, find the stones, set all the stones, and to create this piece here. And we are not going to do $49.99. If you love this, again, you can call me tomorrow and be like, I really like that aquamarine ring you had from last night. Can you make me another? I'll be like, sorry, no. 3.5 years here, and this is the one and only stone from the aquamarines that I have seen that look like this, where it's so saturated to the point where it's giving me cornflower blue flashes. Typically, that word cornflower associated with sapphires, right? This is not a sapphire, but this is a stone that is so saturated to the point where it is giving me those cornflower blue flashes in the stone itself. And $49.99, it is also not going to be your final price. If you love it, you have to call me right now because, again, the mounting too can't do another one. That stone can't find another one. And we are going to make this one color only, $3,999. If you love aquamarine and you're like, I've seen some of the ickier stuff out there where it looks like a clear stone and they call it an aquamarine. Don't get that. Get this one instead. This is the one to truly, if you have a collection of aquamarines, you will get this one and you'll probably maybe want to gift the other aquas away because this is the ultimate aquamarine. $39.99 has to stay like it is in the white gold, true to size on this one. Take a look at it on the hand as well. And if you're saying oh yeah, they're probably, using some sort of, filter to make it more saturated. If this piece had a filter, my hand would be bright red right now. And guess what? My hand is still the same color as it was, from the previous item, right? And look, there's no, special tracking machine tracking where the stone is and making it saturated. There is none of that. This is truly the most saturated aquamarine I have ever seen. $39.99 on this one. And this is also what it looks like from the side, not high off the hand at all. A 341, but still so visible and so beautiful and so saturated. And all of those fancy cut diamonds just perfectly mixed and set into this one individual ring. This cannot be here for any longer. So let me know on this, $39.99. And we will go back up close. Again, I do not expect to see another aqua like this ever again. Maybe if I do, it'll be in the next couple of years. I mean, it's taken me 3.5 years to see something like this. I don't know how long it'll take to maybe see something like this ever again, if ever. So you really got to call me on this one, $39.99. I think the Indicolite ring is still here. Our requests are still going out the door. We had the 202 DBTYs, the triple row band ring, and so much more. But again, diamond pieces we do have a couple of. So that's always the best part. I think our yellow diamond ring might still be here as well. The yellow diamond for $9.99, which is a little bit scary that is still here, if it's still here. But so much to get through still. Again, I did mention 301 yellow diamond is here. It was here on Friday, but in case you weren't with me on Friday, I thought I'd bring it out here for yet another look. It's that beautiful 3-stone style mounting with your, fabulous yellow diamond in the center, but also fancy cut diamonds on either side, 3 carats, the largest, 301 in fact. And the price tag on that 3-carat yellow diamond is even less than our 2-carat, 2.51 yellow diamond. So that's a little questionable, but that one is here for yet another look if you're interested. And what else? Ooh, we do have, again, designer sapphire earrings. which let me actually do something that I never think I would do, but these are sapphires and that is an aquamarine. I know it's not the same blue color, but if you can see just how saturated this aqua stone is, again, I know not the same type of blue, but I mean, just look at how saturated that aquamarine is. So $39.99 on that one, let me know. And next up, if you are interested in those earrings, I actually do have another pair. They're both a little bit different. However, we are going to do something extra special for the two of them just to get them out the door. You know, if you already have, you know, your sapphire studs that you maybe wear on the daily, you don't have anything a little bit more designer, are interested in maybe a pair or two. I do have two different pairs here, so let me know on this one. And also, I did mention bicolor tourmaline pendant, which is also here. And this is actually one of those rare pieces, rare in terms of TVON, where it does not have any diamond weight to it. So that is very unique, definitely. But we do have that pendant coming up next, also kunzite. And we had Paraiba already today, but we haven't had Brazilian Paraiba in a while. So I do have one single Brazilian Paraiba piece here today, if you're interested in, you know, seeing it with me. But next up, we do have this fabulous bicolor tourmaline in a pendant. Let me know on this aqua, it cannot stay. And next up, we do have this fabulous piece right here, and it might stay up for me, and it will not. So I'll have to hold it here, but this is going to be 1116852. This here is our bicolor tourmaline pendant, and there it goes again. Maybe you can hold it like this. I'm going to angle it downwards a little bit right now so you can see the true color of the bicolor tourmaline. But otherwise, this is going to be our 1609 emerald cut bicolor stone. And yes, I know the graphics look a little like it's missing something, but there are no diamonds in this pendant at all. It's a beautiful transition of the strawberry reds into the minty greens on this stone itself. Has to stay like it is in the rose gold. And this is a piece that was once upon a time $79.99. Let me bring it up to the hand actually, so that's easier to hold. But here it is, not a small pendant at all. Last time I had this, it was a couple weeks ago, and it was $34.99. This piece somehow got a discount between then and now. And if you've, you know, saw a glimpse of this pendant, or if you are looking for a pendant, again, I know bicolor tourmalines, they can get quite large, especially the pieces that we have here. And, you know, if you're not looking for an oversized ring to wear, but you're like, you know what, maybe I could decorate my neckline with a bicolor tourmaline that looks like this, well, you are in luck. Because this one got a brand new discount on top of that $100 off, but this is going to be $2,999 to the very first caller here today. I know it's not like a, you know, extra $100 off of that $34.99. Take a couple $100 off of that, and $29.99 is your price on this one here today. This entire pendant is also 1.25 inches from top to bottom. So again, you can probably see it in comparison to my hand. That would make a rather large ring. And I know not everyone is about that very large ring, but this is a beautiful look as a pendant. You can wear it with, you know, the minty greens facing the top side or the bottom side. There are hidden bails in the back side of this pendant itself, as you can see there. So, you know, loop your chain through whichever side, and you can wear it however you want. But yes, it is mirror finish gold, all that sleek, smooth mirror finish rose gold, just to match that emerald cut look in the bicolor tourmaline. And let's also take it over to the neckline here for also another look. And this is a stone where it's like, you know, wear against whichever fabric is perfectly fine and up to you. But this is, again, just a size comparison, as this is not a small piece, but it's not, you know, unwearable either. So let me know on this one, $29.99, rose gold only. Let us go back up close and take another look at it. And let me actually also just set it on its side So you can see here, again, how beautiful and lovely that color is, but also, you know, how the overall pendant itself is constructed and built, because it's not, you know, we can't exactly do a pendant like this and make it just flat, because then the stone will be touching your neckline and it will not sit straight. But this here has its own little sort of, you know, basket there, so it'll sit on your neckline perfectly fine, and it will not, you know, flip at all. It covers a larger surface area so that it will sit there. And again, if you need any measurements on the bales, that is also perfectly fine and doable. Just let me know or let your operators know, and we can check on any measurements for you, no problem at all. Now next up I have something a little bit funny. Do you want to see something funny? Let's start with it on the wrist. And this funny little guy, this bangle right here, is priced like a ring. I don't know if they maybe saw the picture and thought it was a ring and priced it like that, but this here is 1117825. This is a bangle. As you can see, it's not a ring. It has that beautiful vine design, 18K white gold on this one, 97 points total weight of your diamonds throughout the entire piece, but you can see there where, you know, the leaves itself has more of the diamonds, and then it's just, you know, beautifully contrasted with your mirror finish 18K white gold. You know, a bangle has a lot of gold. A bangle could have, you know, less diamonds, but it will always have a lot of gold. This one is of no exception. Thus, it started at $39.99, but it is where the final price of this one ended up at. That kind of tickles me a little bit because, you know, 97 points of diamonds with all of this, first of all, design and gold. I'd be pretty happy if it stopped at $19.99, but this piece somehow stopped at $19.99 and went far below and beyond that $19.99 price tag. And yes, this design is, I can't do that, but the design goes across the entirety of the piece. So let me actually just open it for you here. So you can see that, you know, the design goes around the entire piece, and you just, you know, clasp it, it'll, you know, click, and then it has one single figure 8 safety on this side right here. Just move it over, clasp it, and then you are all set. But this is a bangle, and let us take a look at it up close. And this is a bangle with a not so bangle price tag, because $19.99 is already pretty low considering all that 18K white gold, but we are going beyond that. And no, I do not mean, you know, something like $15.99 or $14.99. If you want a bangle that is priced like a ring, I advise you to call in right now. If you are a jeweler and you're like, I like how much gold I'm seeing, I don't really care for the bangle part itself, but I just want the gold, be my guest. You can just take it for the gold, melt it down if you want to, have some extra diamonds, because we are making this entire piece $1,299, which, yes, you still get that $100 off, making it $11.99 at checkout. And yes, this is an entire bangle that is priced like a ring somehow, but this one is here. Let me know if you like to grab it. Again, a lot of one-of-a-kinds here today, so you really don't want to be missing out on any of these pieces. Aquamarine is still here, I believe. Bicolor tourmaline pendant, Paraiba earrings for $39.99. Somehow still here. I think the yellow diamond might also still be here. So let me know if any of those pieces are gone, or, you know, if you're still thinking about something, want yet another look at it, I can always bring it back and show you. And I also have a, yes. Thank you very much. So it looks like that designer ring is gone. So if you maybe missed out on that one, sorry, it's gone again. So thank you so much, Pamela, on that one. And what else do we have here? So let me know on this bangle. I did mention we had Paraibas, and yes. And I just want to quickly flash something. Thank you very much on this one. You know, the price is probably not right, but it's gone, so we can't exactly do anything about it. And I do have this piece. This is a pendant. I know, stating the obvious here, but this is 1118278. This is a rather unique stone. This is a new find tourmaline. Very rarely do we get these. I feel like at this point we've had more blue diamonds than, new find tourmalines. This is indeed a fancy cut. It is not your typical oval or, even a marquise cut. As you can see here, it has a very unique shape, almost like kind of like a mixture between the two. So like a mixture between a marquise and an oval shape. But this here is our 1563 fancy cut new fine tourmaline. What I love about this is that when they input this into the system, they did not include a color descriptor. Typically for stones, we usually see, like green tourmaline or even pink tourmaline. But we can all agree when we take a look at the stone, and we can really say that there truly is no one word to describe this stone in terms of color. Yes, it's got the greens. Yes, it's got the blues. We can probably call it a blue-green. But then as you can see there, it's not entirely that one color. Towards the points of the stones, you see more of that beautiful grassy greens. And then towards the center, you see almost Paraiba-like flashes, which, new fine tourmalines, not sure if it's copper bearing, but if it is, first of all, look at how clean it is, and just imagine if it were, and, take a look at that carat weight again. This is not a teeny tiny small little stone. And this here also has 43 points of the diamonds, has sort of that asymmetric look. It has a bail on the other side as well, so if you wanted to, flip it around, have the diamonds going the other way, that is also an option here. Just, want to make something ever so slightly different yet still fun to wear. And I know it's a tourmaline, but you look at it from the back and there really is nothing happening inside of the stone aside from, that beautiful luscious color you see there. This is a piece that was once upon a time $11,999, and this here today is somehow no longer that price, but also got a rather drastic discount. So, I know it's not a piece that we see every single day, but just wanted to give it another look here today. And instead of $79.99, we are not going to do that either, or even $6,999. And again, a piece like this should probably not be discounted anymore. But here we are, and if you love this piece, I know it's a really unique piece. There's no other new fine tourmaline that looks like this, in terms of color or even in terms of being the fancy cutting. Despite being a fancy cut, still got that simple style design to it. You don't want to overdo it and take it away from, the center stone itself. This is a piece that perfectly just accents the shape of the stone. And we are going to do this for $6,599 to the very first caller on this. And yes, you still get that $100 off, making it $64.99 at checkout. Take a look at it against the hand, because this is not a small pendant at all. And again, you can wear it however which way you want. The diamonds on the left, fine. You want the diamonds on the right, also perfectly fine. But this is so sleek and smooth. Also a tourmaline, which by the way should probably have some inclusions here and there, but this is a large stone, has none of that, and it is here for $65.99. You just look at this stone and you instantly feel so refreshed. There's something about this color where it's like you just look at it and it's just so relaxing. So let me know on this. Let's take it over to the neckline as well. So here we have it against a bright red, and it's still as saturated as can be against the white, and still as saturated as can be. So $65.99 on this one. Let me know, and let's take it back up close for yet another look. And if you're, not really interested in the new fine tourmalines, you want something that is 100% copper bearing, we do have Paraiba today. So looking forward to that. Let me also set it down on its side so you can see how, where the color starts to change from the greens to those Paraiba blues. And $65.99 on that one, so let me know. And thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Joyce. Merry Christmas, everyone. Hope everyone has had a great day so far. Excited to go back to work tomorrow. Yeah, hope you guys have had a fun day, staying safe, staying warm. We still have so much to get through. I can't believe that aquamarine is still here. Kind of sad, but it's still here as far as I'm aware. So if you were thinking about it, please call in quickly. And so much more to get through today. A lot of requests in the first hour, which, had a sudden influx, but they've since quieted down. So if you've been, thinking about a piece, want to see it one more time, let me know. And we can check in the back, bring it out, and show it for you. So stay tuned with me because I still have a lot to get through today. Don't know if we can go overtime today, but, if we're able to, we can always do our best to. And let's take a look back at the wheel and get right back into it because this piece cannot stay here any longer. I know it's not the most flattering angle to look at it from, but just wanted to show off, even from this side perspective, how clean the stone is and how, how the different colors just dance within the stone. So let me know on this one. Next up, I do have some multicolored sapphire pieces. That being, one being a ring and the other being a bangle. So let me know on this one. And right next up here, we do have a beautiful, simple, yet everyday wearable, unique style of multicolored sapphires. This here is 1121678. This is in the yellow gold, also has no diamond accents to it, which is really cool. But if you want to change it, if you must change it, we will do so for you. Again, we'll just make the entire ring in either the white gold or the rose gold for you, move the stones over and send it on your way. But also, now these two pieces were not made to match 100%. But I do have a multicolored sapphire bangle with, quite a lot of different colored stones. If you perhaps wanted to do the ring in white gold to maybe potentially match with this bangle has to stay in the white gold, but, just a thought, if you, just want to, not a match pre-made, but I saw these two pieces and I was like, you know what, if you wanted to add a little bit more fun to your jewelry, to your everyday outfits, just a thought. So again, if you're interested in the band, maybe you're interested in the bangle too, would advise you on getting the band in the white gold, which again is an option that we'll do for you, and then we will also get to the bangle next. But this here has a carat 23 total weight of all of your multicolored sapphires, which by the way are unheated, and no diamonds. So here we have a ring that started at $15.99, and it has all of those beautiful, vivid, saturated stones in it. And then from here we have kind of a golden green kind of sapphire going into our blues, and maybe it's maybe the image of the aqua is lingering in my eyes, but this is giving me a little bit of a cornflower kind of look. Here we have our bright and beautiful, vivid, hot pink sapphire. And over here, I know it's kind of hard to tell what color it is, but to me and to my eye, it's almost looking like a teal sapphire. Could also possibly be a bicolor sapphire, but you can definitely see a lot of those green flashes coming through from within the stone and a lot of golden hues as well. So it is definitely a very colorful piece. We're not going to do $9.99 for this one either. Again, your choice of white, yellow, or rose gold. If you want to get the bangle with, I would again recommend you get it in the white gold. True to size band on this one, and this is also a style that we've seen yellow diamonds in. Can't remember if we've seen emeralds in it, but if you already have maybe the yellow diamond version, I'd say you can also stack it with that. So again, have a lot of fun ways to play around with your pieces. But this is not going to be $9.99. If you like it, if you love it, want something fun to wear daily, please consider this one, and we are going to make it $599 to the very first caller on this one. Take a look at it on the hand as well, And I also put on the bangle, so in case you wanted to see, a potential, multicolored sapphire look here. It's a very, very colorful bangle and ring, definitely. But I'm not saying you have to get the bangle, but I'm just saying if you want something fun, the bangle is in the white gold, but this is the ring, and I mean, smaller stones, yes, about 30 points each. Not teeny tiny, but not like a carat per stone. But still visible from miles away. If you wanted to stack maybe band rings around it to just give it a little bit of diamond weight, that is also perfectly fine and doable. But again, if you want the bangle too, that will be coming up. Has a few more stones in the bangle, but this is just such a fun look to have. And $5.99 for the ring. This is also the ring from the side, so again, very much like a regular old band. If you have the yellow diamond version of this one, it's the exact same mounting, so that's how you already know, how comfortable it is and how wearable it is. Index finger ring, middle finger, ring finger, however you want, that is perfectly fine and doable. If you're interested in the bangle, please let me know and I can get to that next. But in the meantime, we are going to go back up close to the ring one more time. So here it is, that fabulous ring right there. And bangle, just let me know if you're interested in it. And if not, I will move right along. And what else do we have here? We have opal in a necklace. It is one of the most unique opals I have seen so far. So that is coming up as well. Again, multicolored sapphire bangle. If you're interested in it, please let me know. Brand new discount on that one as well. But $5.99 for this ring here. Your choice of gold color. However you want, unheated stones. Let me know on this one. I also have sapphire earrings that I mentioned. Again, I flashed one of them very briefly, but they're a little unique. So let me see if I can actually somehow flash both of them on the hand. Let me see here. Here we have our two, I am gripping onto the tweezers for dear life, but here we have two rather different pairs of designer earrings. If you are interested in this one, please let me know and I can bring them up, but these are going to be the same price too for your choice of. But yeah, let me know on if you're interested in these. Again, not teeny tiny little earrings, but super designer and something that is brand new and fresh to, again, spice up that look that you might want to go for. So let's go back to our sapphire bands. And yes, Joanne, I think Joanne had a question. Is someone taking the aqua? No, have a question about the aqua, hopefully. I can't believe the aqua is still here. It's so saturated, but looks like it might still be here. So let me know on that, or if you're just tuning in, hello, hi, Merry Christmas. And we have so much more to get to. I know there's a lot happening today, but if you're tuning in late, still need some time to think about pieces. Again, I can't guarantee you that pieces are still going to be here by, even tomorrow. But if you want to chat about it, I'll probably be here tomorrow, just, hanging out and probably maybe going to, good old downtown to pay some designers a visit. But, I'll be here if you want to talk about some certain pieces, if you're, thinking about it. And if it's still here, you can grab it tomorrow as well. And aqua's still here, I guess. Pink diamond necklace I do have. And what else? I guess our band is still here as well. So kind of sad to see that. But we also have some other uniquely designer diamond pieces, including some earrings. So that will be coming up as well. I do have a very unique lock style pair of earrings, which again, super designer, not heavy at all. But I also have this fabulous piece here, which is going to be 1119115. Let's start with this one on the hand. This is going to be a rather unique take on a designer necklace. Chain does come with. You can remove the chain from the piece if you so choose to. Again, it has negative space between the designs. So again, if you could just imagine like wearing this piece against a bright blue top or even a bright red top, however you want, like just changing the color of your shirts could give this piece itself a rather different look. But this here we have 13 points of your white diamonds, yellow gold only on this one. Yes, chain does come with 16 to 18 inch adjustability with the lobster claw clasp. You know, just the chain itself costs at least, you know, a couple $100 at this point. But here you are also getting a rather large and unique designer pendant to go along with it. And this is not going to be $13.99 or even $999 here today. This one does have to stay like it is in the yellow gold, but if you like this one, we'll make it $599. Very first collar only on this one. And let me also bring it up close so you can see what it looks like up close and personal. Yeah, same price as the sapphire band. But here we have a close-up look at the pendant itself. Has a, this piece, you know, is not a huge medallion style design. The pendant itself is still an inch from top to bottom. But despite that, they still went ahead and were able to incorporate texture into the branch of this little tree itself. I know it's not a tree, but it's like a branch part of a tree. And I just love how, you know, despite it having texture in the branch itself, how it's like, it's contrasted with the mirror finish look that circles the entire piece. And this entire necklace, yes, chain does come with, is $599. And this is also what it looks like from the back, which from the back side, you can see there is no, you know, deficiency of gold at all. The tree of life, yes, it could be the tree of life. But yeah, this entire piece, $599. Yeah, you still get diamonds in it, but there's still so much gold in this entire necklace. $599, first collar only on this one. Now I'm going to be moving along rather quickly, so if you like it, call me now. And next up, we do have a very unique pair of earrings. They are rather designer. They look a little bit funky right now, but this is 1121757. This is going to be our lock earrings. Had them once upon a time, super unique. They are back here for another look. I do have a very limited few to go around in the white gold, and looks like, I need someone to confirm this, but I think we have one pair in the yellow gold. So if you love the look of this lock style earrings and you want it in the yellow gold, I only have one pair. So if you want to call in early, because this is a price that, you know, designer earrings should probably be, you know, $29.99, which these once upon a time were. Now, if you're seeing this solid chunk of gold, you know, in the body of the design here, and you're like, oh, those must weigh a ton. These are actually not going to weigh that much. It is not solid throughout because we don't want these earrings, you know, pulling on your earlobe and, you know, making it uncomfortable and being like, sorry, you can only wear these for 5 minutes at a time. Otherwise, it'll be super uncomfortable and unbearable and you need to take them out for a break. But no, these are perfectly fine and wearable. Primary piercing, maybe even second piercings if you're feeling a little bit bold. But these are not going to be $19.99 either. And fun part about this too is that this is almost like a 2-in-1. If you wanted to wear it like how they are right now, that's perfectly fine. If you wanted to take off the lock charm and maybe just wear the hoop itself, that is also an option because the lock itself is removable. So all you have to do is just open up the hoop and remove the lock from the hoop itself. And there you have a simple pair of diamond hoop earrings. And these are not going to be $19.99. If you like these, we're taking off another $1,000 and making it $999 a pair on these. Again, only have one in the yellow gold. If you are, you know, fond of the yellow gold and you want to pick those up, call me right now because they probably will be the first color to go. But I do have a very limited few to go around in the white gold. And $9.99 a pair on these. Take a look at it against the hand here. So again, not a, you know, tiny small look to the point where you can't really, you know, appreciate the design. But for, for this size, for what it's worth, you can definitely appreciate it. And even from, miles away, it doesn't look like your standard, designer earrings. I can tell you that people are probably going to approach you and be like, wow, I'm loving your earrings. But what is that? Can I take a closer look? And you'll be like, yes, of course you can. But this is here, the hoop from the side perspective. So again, not a huge hoop style, but still the charm itself is removable if you wanted to wear it that way. So $9.99 a pair. And let us go back up close. And let me also show you what it looks like against the ear here. So yet another look at it. So take a look at it on, or against the ear at least. And this is what it looks like. Again, it has a bit of a matte finishing to the gold itself. But again, the diamonds, you can see it, and it's almost like an illusion where you see the hoop going straight down into the diamonds of the lock itself. But still, you get that rather unique lock style design, almost like a charm. So $9.99 a pair on this one. Let me know, white or yellow gold. And let us go back up close and take another look at this fabulous pair of designer earrings. And I think it's time. Do you guys want to see Paraiba or Ruby? Because I've had those two pieces sitting in front of me for the entirety of the show so far. They're having a staring contest because they're trying to fight for who gets to be shown first. But I do have a large collector's ruby, GI certified, and I also have a large bright neon Paraiba, and I think maybe Paraiba next. So let me know on these fabulous designer earrings, and we are going to move on to our, or at least it's mine, it's my favorite ring. Got another whistle of approval from Tony here. And this here, I had it not too long ago. This is 112-2595. This here is our 243 Paraiba in the center with a carat 71 total weight of your VS white diamonds in the ever so famous and popular saddle mounting. Now this here is a piece that started at $39,999, which again, considering the current state of, Paraiba prices, not too surprised. But this here today is no longer going to be that price tag. It's not going to be $19,999, and it's not going to be $15,999. And just because we're putting up, museum pieces here, does not mean that, sorry, we can't take off that $100. We are still going to do that discount for you. This is a piece that, collectible, but just because it's collectible doesn't mean that it has to be sitting inside a safe somewhere and, you can only look at it and not wear it and appreciate it, right? This is a piece that, we've had Paraibas for a while now. Most of them, I would say, probably in a standard, double halo, triple halo, signature mounting, or even that bridge mounting that we all know and love. But this here is in our saddle mounting, and, we've even had Paraibas with pink diamonds, right? Yellow diamonds, pink diamonds, a wide variety. But this here is a piece that once you get it, you won't look at another Paraiba piece maybe, 2 days from now, a week from now, and be like, you know what, I like that one better. This is that one piece where you get it and you will never look at another Paraiba piece and be like, oh, I like that one better. This is the one to own. You will be 100% super happy with this. I mean, just look at that stone itself. You all know the saddle ring. You all know how comfortable it is. It is a lot of diamonds, but it's still wearable. And, I've seen some other Paraiba pieces that are, in the back circulating, but they're not here. And that is because there's a smaller stone in those pieces. There's less diamonds in those pieces, but the price tag is a lot more than what you see up here. So this is here for that one reason and that one reason alone. And we can also go through, the 3 C's of the center stone. Carat weight, 243. There it is, clearly stated for you. It's not a teeny tiny small little accent stone. The color, I'll just hold it here so it stops spinning, but just look at the color and how neon it is. It's not like, I've seen Paraibas where they are blue, but they're not neon exactly. And, you put this stone next to those types of Paraiba and you're like, ooh, I like this one a lot better. Last but not least, clarity. I've seen some rather included Paraibas, and happy to say that nothing like that is, set into jewelry here. So, I can maybe try to bring out a rather icky Paraiba, but, you are only getting the best of the best here, and it is from the private collection. I feel like at this point, you see a Paraiba, you're like, yes, private collection. That goes without saying, but yes, this is private collection. And similar to the earrings that we got from before, or that we had from before, this is a stone that we do not see going down in terms of price tag anytime soon. And if you were with me at the very beginning, we had Paraiba earrings for $39.99, and that is a price of what it was a year ago. This year, 2023, Paraiba prices have absolutely skyrocketed. It is not coming down anytime soon. If you have, if you've got a Paraiba from us last year, 2 years ago, congratulations, it's worth at least 2 times what you got it for, if not 3 times. And I'm no financial advisor, but this is what I think. So if you were to have that, $16,000 sitting in your bank account, it'll just be sitting there, right? But then if you maybe get this piece as a potential investment piece, who knows what Paraibas will be in the next couple of weeks. As we all know, major trade shows coming up with the new year. Then we'll get, updates from what's happening in the industry. And, people out there have come to us and they're like, you know what? I have some Paraibas, but the price for the stone itself is closer to that $40,000. And, people out there are selling, they could sell a stone like this for that price, but we're saying, you know what? We understand that Paraiba prices are no longer what they were like before, and we respect that. But we are still fighting for the best value that we can so that you can still own a Paraiba ring that looks like this without spending $40,000. And which, speaking of, this is also not going to be $15,999. If you are thinking about this Paraiba piece, we're going to do something a little bit extra special and make it $14,999 for this entire piece here today. And yes, I know it's like, why couldn't you guys have set the stone into like, the signature mounting or the bridge mounting or, This is a piece where you receive in person, you open the box, you look at it and you're like, wow, this looks like a, $15,000 piece. It's not a small piece, it's important. We could have easily taken out that center stone, put it into a single halo ring, and at that price, basically the whole mounting is free. So if we were to take out, that center stone, that 243 private collection neon Paraiba, set it into a single halo ring, and we could even change it to platinum, a platinum single halo ring, make it feel a little bit more heavy. You'll put that ring on and it will not feel like a $15,000 ring. It feels like something is missing, but the fact that it's in a saddle ring like it is right now, the look is there, the feel is there, and it is all there. So you gotta call me on this one, $14,999. Again, I've woken up many times in the middle of the night now at this point, a little bit worried, a little bit scared as to where Paraiba prices are going to be. In the new year is coming up. Next year it's going to be January 1, new year. And guess what? Time is going to fly by, and there's going to be a major trade show, and people are going to be like, oh, you know, Paraibas now for a stone like this will probably charge you $40,000 just for the stone. And that is a little bit scary to think about. So get it here while you still can. You know, if it so happens to jump up to $40,000 in the next couple of months, congratulations. The investment piece is working. So let me know on this one, $14,999. I mean, this stone is as neon as can be. In fact, I know I probably can't buy this piece, but I've asked my dad for it, and he said, oh, that's a nice piece. How much is it? And I said, $15,000, and he's like, oh, ask your mom. But again, this is a super fabulous buy. I'm, you know, truly scared as to what the prices are going to be in the next couple of weeks, the next couple of months. So get it now while you still can for this price. And this is what it looks like on the hand. I know it's such a large look. The stone is still there. It is not lost among the 171 total weight of diamonds. You know, the saddle ring, comfortable, true to size. The stone, neon, is not just that Paraiba color. You know, it's got that neon glow to it. I've seen stones, I maybe should have like taken pictures, but there are Paraiba stones out there where, yes, they are maybe clean, but then no, they don't have the neon glow to it. It quite frankly just looks like a rather sad aquamarine. But this stone is everything but. It's all there wrapped up into one nice ring for you to own and wear and own. So here we have it. This is also what it looks like from the side. So again, that saddle ring mounting. If you own it, you all know it's super comfortable. I know it's not a small piece, but this is not a small piece. I want you to wear it and feel it, you know? So let me know on this one. You cannot miss out on it because I have smaller stones. I have smaller stones in a less diamond weight. And the price is even more than what you see up on the screen right now. So let me know on this one. Again, I'll probably be revisiting it here and there, but this is the ultimate buy of today. And if you wanted to pick up the earrings from earlier today as well, please let me know. I can always show them together, but this here is going to be it. $14,999 for this entire fabulous 243 Paraiba in a ring, in the saddle ring with all of those diamonds, and the mounting is basically free, so it's on us. But let me know on this one. It cannot stay for the end of the show. So let me know. And what else do we have here? Mahenge Pink Spinel. I do have the Marquise is back here to play again as well. So super excited to see that. And I don't know if Julie G is watching. She knows what's coming up, but Julie G, if you're watching, let me know if you want to see that piece. Grandidierite have a brand new piece today as well. And sapphire. If I were to say pink sapphire, there is probably one very specific color of pink that you're thinking of. And that might be a color that is very similar to, you know, Mahenge Pink Spinels, bright pink, something like maybe like the ring that we saw from earlier. But I saw this ring also in the saddle mounting, but with a smaller stone. And I was quite amazed that it was a pink sapphire. Because it looks a little something like this. This is our pink sapphire, certified. This is 1115210. Now, funnily enough, on the screen right now, it looks a little bit more purplish, which it is in the description on the cert, but here we have our pink sapphire. Collectors of sapphires, if you do not yet own a pink sapphire that maybe looks like this, well, lucky for you, I do have the one. This is our Carat 05 oval unheated pink sapphire. It is EGL certified. carat 96 total weight of all of your diamonds in the saddle ring, smaller saddle ring to accommodate for a smaller stone. And this entire piece somehow has started at $49.99, but for one person today, we are not going to be leaving it at that $49.99 price tag. It's been a while since it's last been here, and the last time we saw it, it was $39.99, which, you know, $1,000 off, perfectly fine. But today we are going to do something a little bit special for this entire piece right here. This is the cert that comes with it. So certified back in 2015 looks like, so it's been a couple years. Carat 05 center stone, and now it's called a purplish pink, which we can all agree with, but in person it looks so much more pink. I would maybe, actually if it were potentially a color changing sapphire, I would maybe not raise an eyebrow. But this here, no indication of heat present. It is a unheated stone, transparent as well. This is the cert that comes with, and this is also a picture on the backside of what your stone looks like, just a stone. And this entire piece is also not going to be $38.88 or $37.77. Keep in mind again, a lot of diamonds on this one. All of the work that it took to put all of the stones into a mounting like this. And it is also not $37.77. This is also what it looks like from the back side. We're going to offer you a gold color change. However, I would probably most likely recommend you leave it in the white gold. Again, it's such a unique color of pink sapphire that I really do not want there to be, you know, any potential secondary hues of the gold color, you know, potentially messing with it. So if we like this one, if you like this one, I like this one, we're going to do it for $2,999 to the very first caller. And we have another request, and it is yet another DBTY style. I think we had this not too long ago. It is our 36-inch DBTY, but this one here is our pink sapphire unheated stone, $29.99. This is what it looks like on the hand. And wow, I mean, yes, a lot of diamonds, but yes, that stone is still as vivid and as saturated as can be. It is just such a fabulous look. Sapphire collectors again. I feel like, is it truly possible to collect every single color of sapphire out there? Because you have pieces like your usual pink sapphires, and then you have pieces like this that are like a different take on a pink sapphire, but still a pink sapphire nonetheless. So let me know on this one, $29.99. Let's go back up close. And let me know, again, Paraiba cannot stay. And we do have the 36-inch DBTY coming up next. Not sure who this request was for. And I'm still surprised as well that we have quite a few of these. So let me know on the sapphire. And then next up we'll be going to the diamonds by the yard, the 36-inch one, which we will start with on the hand here. So this here is 1110473. This is our 36-inch DBTY. I just have it looped around right now, but it is entirely one single chain. If you wanted to wear it like this, you can do so. If you just wanted to wear it at the full 36-inch, you can do so as well. White, yellow, or rose gold, 55 points total weight, DBTY. All bezel set stones. There's no prongs in this one to catch on anything, comfortable to wear. If you maybe wanted to layer this with the 202 or with another DBTY that you potentially own, that is also perfectly fine and doable. If you wanted to maybe use this as a chain for a pendant, we can also do that. But this here is going to be $799 for this entire chain, adjustable from 34, 35 to 36 inches. And this is also a spring ring clasp, so that is also nice to see. But $799 each on this one, white, yellow, or rose gold. If you maybe picked up one from, I don't remember what day it was at this point. Maybe you want to get another one in another gold color. That is also an option here for you. But $799 on this one. And this is also what it looks like against the neckline as well. Again, I just have it layered right now, but this is what it looks like. And yeah, we can do whatever gold color you want, $799 each. And let us go back up close and take a look at it up close and personal here. So let me know on the sapphire. But here we have the DBTYs, bezel sets. We had the 202s earlier, but this here is the 36-inch. So it's the longest style of DBTY that we do here. You can really see the chain up close and personal. But this here, $7.99, your choice of gold color, whatever you want, we can do. And what else do we have here today? Tsavorite with the Tanzanites may be coming up next. And what is this? Oh, for who? Marguerite. We have some diamond stud earrings coming up. So thank you very much for the request. A lot of diamond pieces here today, but you know, you can never go wrong with diamonds, or at least diamonds from us. So glad that those are here today as well. Let me know on the chain. And here we have, here by request from Marguerite, this is 1120882. This is our 64-point total weight diamond studs in the center. But you also, let me see here. Oh, never mind, those are the wrong graphics. But yes, 64 points total weight for the diamonds in the center, but also 42 points total weight for the diamonds in the halo there. This is a piece I would recommend you start with the white gold and maybe go to yellow and rose gold, maybe. But if, you know, yellow gold or rose gold is your preference, you know, your gold color of choice, we still have those here for you today. But these here, you know, those are not small diamonds in the center there. You know, we just thought, you know, just make it a little bit more sparkly for you, give it a single halo. But we're going to do this entire pair, $999. So you got to call me on these. Again, VS diamonds, can't go wrong with those. The posts are directly in the center of the backside of the stud. So, you know, being a round, you can always, you know, fiddle with your studs, you know, twist it and turn it, but it's never going to appear upside down. And that is, again, in part because of the round shape of the stones, but also in part of, you know, where the post is positioned on the backside of the stud. So $9.99 on these. And this is also what it looks like against the hand. So again, not a teeny tiny little stud, pretty sizable. I don't know if I would wear it in a second piercing, but definitely a primary piercing. So $9.99 each on these. Again, this is, again, a look from the side, so not high off the ear, but $9.99 a pair for these. And let's go back up close and I'll hold one up to the ear as well. So this is what it looks like. So definitely for the primary piercing, I don't know about the second piercing. I don't want to bump it because it's still a little tender. But this is what it looks like. So let me know on these. And let's go back up close. Here by request as well. So if you wanted, you know, another look, well, here they are. So call me on these if you are interested. And Paraiba, we had a few questions on that one piece. And that one piece cannot stay. And do keep in mind, pieces do go after the fact. You know, we see it time and time again. It doesn't matter whether or not you believe me, but pieces do go. You know, some shows we can stay here up to, you know, 30 minutes after the fact, just answering phone calls on pieces that were here that, you know, a lot of people call in on during the show. No one, you know, picks it up, and then that one person at the very end, right after we go off the air, is like, you know what? Everyone probably went to sleep. Gonna play it smart, pick up that piece, and then if you call tomorrow, sorry, it's gone, right? So gotta call me on pieces like that. And ruby. I think the ruby also needs some time to shine, so maybe that'll be coming up next. But this here again is a ruby for a one ruby collector out there. Also had multicolored sapphires set in a band. Also have a sort of matching bangle to go along with it if you wanted to see that. Aqua, I think it's still here. Also had a lot of questions on the aqua, but I mean, when you have an aqua that looks like this, this cannot stay for too long. So you know what? Let's also bring up the graphics for this one again. This was 1117240. This is again, the most saturated aquamarine I have ever seen in my time here at TVON. First of all, been here for about 3.5 years at this point. I see aquamarines every single day. I basically see diamonds every single day. I see gold every single day. I see aquas every single day. And yet it's taken me this long to see a stone that looks like this. This cannot still be here. Or if you're just tuning in, hello, we had this piece earlier. Maybe it's meant to be if you're just tuning in right now, but this is again our 341 center stone with, I like to say, cornflower blue flashes. You can probably see it towards the center of the stone there, but you'll really get to see it when you have this piece in person and on your hand. There's definitely some very interesting blue flashes happening in this aquamarine, which is a stone that I would have never expected to happen in, but here we are. But also, you know, has 246 total weight of diamonds combined. The most important presents being the tapered baguettes, which, you know, have somehow been priced like, you know, your usual brilliance cut round white diamonds. When in fact you do have those round white diamonds still, but you really gotta look for them. So that's how you know. Tapered baguettes are where it's at. But this entire piece, again, $39.99, was once upon a time $99.99, which, you know, if I were to price this piece, I would probably price it at $99.99, but add a 1 in the front of that at least, right? So this one somehow still here, had a lot of questions on it. Again, this stone is just as saturated as can be, no color saturation filters and none of that. This is what it looks like from the side one more time. So even from the side, as saturated as can be, also from the back side as well. And even just the construction of the ring too, it's like there is so much going on the back side as well to accommodate for the tapered baguettes. And I'm so glad that, you know, extra work was put in to have all of these stones into this one singular piece. So $39.99 on this one. Take a look at it on the hand one more time. Again, no, you know, color saturation happening. My hand is still the same color as it was. The stone still the same color as it is. And again, it's just such a beautiful piece. I had held up a sapphire, a blue sapphire up next to it, and it was basically on par with saturation. I mean, I know they're two different stones, totally different stones, but to have an aquamarine that is saturated like this and in a mounting like this, part of me almost wants to take out the center stone, put a Paraiba in this mounting, but then when you see the aqua and it looks like this, you're like, okay, you know what? A stone like this definitely deserves it, so we're just gonna leave it like it is. But you gotta pick it up today, $39.99, still taking that $100 off. And let us go back up close. If you want another look at the Paraiba, I do have that one as well. And I did not mention it, but this one also has, you know, 2 princess cut diamonds on either side of the piece here. And let me know if you'd like to pick it up. Kunzite pendants, I also have one of those. Diamond studs were here by request. I don't know if the requester decided to pick any of those up, but diamonds, I'm sure we can do a few of those. So if you've been thinking about it, you can always call in, ask your operators, and they'll be able to find that out for you. Also earlier had quite a few varieties of diamond band rings. The original Wonder Ring is here as well. And our triple row band ring also made a appearance. And next up, I don't think we've had a bridge mounting here today so far. I'd like to bring you one bridge mounting here today. And this is 1121821. This is a GIA certified fancy purplish pink diamond. And my first impression when I saw this piece was, okay, the color is definitely fancy. Did not look at the cert, looked at the piece, and I was like, okay, fancy, got it. And then I was trying to guess the carat weight of this stone. And I'm kind of ashamed to say, but I guessed something that was a lot larger than, 30 points. And I saw the information on the cert, and I was like, no way is this stone only 30 points, but here it is. Maybe it's the marquise shape that contributes to giving it a more elongated look, a larger look on the hand. But it's a 30-point stone, GIA certified, fancy purplish pink. And in your pink diamond accent stones, you got 35 points total weight of your pink diamonds in that double halo surrounding the center stone. You got that single row of pink diamonds going through the center of the band that makes up the bridge that we all know and love. Last but not least, we have 69 points of the VS white diamonds on the outer third halo, as well as on the 2 bands going down either side on the bridge part of the piece itself. Now this is GIA certified because I don't want to just, go out there and be like, oh yeah, this is a fancy purplish pink. For a stone like this, it's always best to have an actual certification document to go along with the piece that claims that it is a fancy purplish pink. And it does right here. Fancy purplish pink has the carat weight on it, has the dimensions of the piece, marquise brilliant. Now this cert is built a little bit differently. It does not have a clarity diagram on this piece. I guess this was not tested for clarity, but I took this ring, when I saw it for the first time, I took this ring to every single jeweler that was in-house that day, and one specific jeweler even has a microscope. He works with pave diamonds, micro pave diamonds, so you can't just set micro pave diamonds with the naked eye, right? You need some magnification. So I took it to him, I took it to every other jeweler, I took it to our stone representatives, and I was like, I need some help with the clarity of this stone, because I saw it and I was like, okay, I would call it a VS, and then I wanted some other opinions. So I took it to everyone else, and I was like, I basically did a little poll. And the results came back, and everyone said that this stone is, in fact, a VS stone. Not stated on the cert, but if you know us, we are very picky with our diamonds. We work with VS stones every single day, and this is what it looks like under extreme magnification. If it were, an I3 stone or an I stone or an SI stone, you would be able to see all of the inclusions. This is super zoomed in. I just zoomed in to the closest it could be. And you're looking at the stone super up close right now. Cannot see anything in it. VS stone is what we are calling it as, but again, was not tested by the GIA, but as you know, we're all very picky. We're very picky people here, and we want you to have nothing but the best. And this is one of them. I'm gonna zoom back out there so you can see the entire piece again. But this here is a pink diamond ring, a purple pink diamond ring, and it started at $13,999. But of course, we can't do that. The next size up, we have maybe a 40-something pointer, and then we have a half-carat stone, and then after that, it's the 1-caraters, right? It's kind of a crazy jump, but there's nothing between a half-carat and a 1-carat plus. So if you want a pretty sizable pink diamond, and you don't have one that maybe says, purplish pink, this one for a fact is clearly stated on the cert, fancy purplish pink, not a fancy light or a very light or whatever. This is purple pink through and through. I probably don't even need to say it for you to see it. But this here is no longer $13,999. It is not going to be $99.99. And it is also not going to be $8,888 here today. Again, it's a fancy stone. I haven't seen a stone that is certified that looks like this in a hot second. But this one is here if you are, invested in pink diamonds. Maybe you don't have one that looks like this. Maybe you want to get this just to wear it. That is also, you can do a variety of things with a pink diamond like this. Save it up for maybe in the future, see where the prices go, or, wear it every single day, pass it down to the kids, the grandkids, whatever you want. But my job here today is to make this a value, and a value it will be. And we are going to do this for not even $7,999. $999. Before we get to it, this is what it looks like from the side. So again, important stone needs to have important diamond weights. And there's a big old fingerprint there. I'll get that cleaned off. But you can see there, bridge mounting from the back side. So it kind of fits like a band, but the band has been pre-stacked and layered for you, which is really cool that the bridge mounting does that. Again, side view on the other side, and back to the front we go. That marquise is just something you do not want to miss. Take a look at it on the hand. A mounting like this. I mean, look at that. The stone is a 30-pointer. It's not a huge, huge, huge stone. There's 3 halos of diamonds surrounding it. The center stone itself is also a diamond, and yet from here, you can still see very clearly where your center stone is. It absolutely does not get lost, with the pink diamonds. You can very clearly see, the difference between our regular pink diamonds and a fancy purplish pink. And this is not going to be $79.99. If you love it, do something special for you. Make it $77.77 on this entire piece. Here today, one caller only, and yes, you still get that $100 off of that $77.77 price tag. Call me on this one. Has to stay like it is in the white and rose gold. I wouldn't have it any other way, but this is it, $77.77. Don't have any other pink diamond rings here today, so this is the one to grab and own. And again, with that fancy purplish pink especially, that is just, a color descriptor that is well deserved, but just makes it that much more valuable. And you gotta call me on that one. But thank you so much for joining me. My name is Joyce. In the last hour here today, had a lot of fun in the first 2 hours, a lot of requests, and had a lot of fun designer pieces and museum pieces. So if you're just tuning in, hi, hello, Merry Christmas, everyone. And Paraiba ring cannot stay. The aquamarine ring also cannot stay. I mean, they're just sitting right there, but they're all looking at me right now, so I probably need to stop looking at them. But we also have a collector's ruby coming up, 3-carat GIA certified, and still so much more here to show. Designer earrings are also in the lineup, so if you have anything that you want to see sooner, please let me know, as I'll be shouting pieces out, descriptions. If you hear one that you're like, I want to see that one, let me know. I can bring it out for you and show it before the end of the show. And if not, I'm sure a lot of these pieces will probably get moved over to Friday. So, and this bracelet, largest tennis bracelet in TVON history. Don't want to miss out on this one either. And let me know if you want to see the information one more time before you make that final decision. I'll be more than happy to do so. Otherwise, I'll have to take it off before we end the show, because then I'll accidentally walk out of the building with it on. But still so much to get to. 3-carat yellow diamond as well. So let us not waste any more time and get right back into it with our fancy purplish pink diamond. I mean, if you were to call in right now, and be like, you know what? I would like a fancy purplish pink diamond, but I don't want this one, I want another one. I can guarantee you we will not be able to bring anything out. We can probably, check with the stone representatives and be like, hey, do we have something similar to this? And they'll be like, no, sorry. And with, trade shows coming up, who knows where even pink diamond prices are going to be. I mean, everything is going up, some more drastically than others, but prices are still going up. And I was, having a conversation the other day, and I was like, I wonder, is there, are there any stones that potentially, possibly, maybe the prices would go down on? And someone said, yeah, there is one stone, and that being lab-created diamonds. So everything is going up. Everything natural is going up, which this is natural. And unfortunately, lab-created stones, they're making their rounds. The couple times I've been out and about, I've had discussions with, their sales reps, and then at the very end of the conversation, oh, by the way, this stone is lab-created. And it's priced like an actual natural stone, which is mind-boggling, but this is natural. I feel like, here we don't have to explicitly state that every single time, but, you know, with what's been going on out there, I wouldn't be surprised if more people call and be like, is that a natural stone? Everything here is natural, 100%, 1,000%, 1,000,000%. So call me on this fancy purplish pink diamond for $77.77. And next up, I think one more museum piece, if you guys don't mind. But let me know on this one. Marquise, fancy, purplish pink. If you need another look at the cert, please let me know. But this here is 112-2355, and it's got yet another whistle from Tony, and everyone can see why. You know, typically for rubies, or, you know, for other stones, Paraibas, emeralds, whatnot, I like to zoom in. As you saw earlier, I did it with a pink diamond. But for rubies, if it really speaks to me, I'll zoom in on it. But typically for other rubies, I'll just clean it up a little bit here. Typically for other rubies, there's really not much to zoom in on because of how, you know, included it is, you know, which is not a problem. That just means that, you know, it's real and from the earth, right? But then if it turns into kind of like an opaque stone, then again, there's really nothing to zoom in on. There's, you know, it's a ruby, but, you know, why settle for less when you can have something like this, right? But this here is our 18K white and yellow gold mounting, 311 center stone, GIA certified, private collection, unheated center stone, by the way, 31 points of your natural yellow diamonds. Those are not yellow. Those are not white diamonds colored in with, you know, a yellow Sharpie. Those are natural yellow diamonds through and through. And you also have your carat 18 total weight of your VS white diamonds on the outer halo, on the paved band going down the side. This is GIA certified. I think pink diamond. Have a few questions on it, but let me know if anyone's taking it. But this here, the very first time I had this piece, it was $149,999. Six figures. Very rarely do we venture into that realm, but when you have a ruby that looks like this, this price 100% makes sense. You know, private collection, yes, but I would not be surprised if this stone were to be eventually, maybe in the near future, you know, somehow turns into a museum reserve because, you know, again, been here for 3.5 years at this point, seen a lot of rubies, you know, not many of them really, you know, tickled me. A lot of them I just look at and I'm like, okay, it's a ruby, whatever, right? It's a stone that I've been very picky with. It's like a love-hate relationship with rubies. But then I saw this one, instantly fell in love with it. I was like, okay, if anyone needs the ultimate ruby, this is the one to get. And you look at the stone, it's not like, you know, a pinky reddish ruby. It's not like, doesn't have any like other colors trying to get through in the red color of the ruby. You look at the stone, it is red throughout. You look at it and you know it's ruby. I couldn't comprehend it at first because I was like, I can't believe that this is a ruby, but this is in fact a natural ruby. And this is a piece that if it's not in a museum, it probably should belong in a, you know, world famous auction house, you know, auctioned off for, you know, more than six figures, maybe in the millions. But here we have it, one opportunity for a ruby collector out there. You know, you get to shop this piece from the comfort of your home. No need to, you know, get on a plane and travel across the world only to, you know, go to an auction house, go attend an auction event and then get outbid by someone else and then come back home empty-handed. You can shop this piece right now and it's gotten a brand new discount. It is no longer $150,000. And if you love this piece here today, you know, if you're serious about this piece, please do call us. You know, if you have, you know, it doesn't matter if you have like, you know, 10 pages worth of questions. We are going to be here to answer them one by one so that you are 100% comfortable with a piece like this. And this is also what the cert looks like. So this is the picture of your ruby. And then those are the description, 1 loose stone, the weight, the measurement, and comments, none. It should be comments, beautiful. I wonder if we can do that. Be like, hey, GIA, can you redo this, sir? And instead of comments, none, say comments, beautiful, stunning, gorgeous. But here, again, also color, red. You know, it's not pinky red, it's not orangey red, it's not brownish red, it is red. Red, red, red. And treatment, no indications of heating. This is a cert that will come with the piece if you decide to pick it up here today. Let's take a look at the piece one more time. And yes, I will also love to zoom in on this piece. I mean, if you see any rubies anywhere else and you're like, can you please zoom into it like as close as you can go? I don't think they'd be willing to do it because then you'll see all of the imperfections in the ruby. But when a stone looks like this, I want to zoom in. I want you to see, you know, what is going on in this stone. I mean, just look at that, as clean as can be. I mean, again, I saw this stone for the first time. I was like, I cannot believe that this is a ruby, but this is a ruby. And this is for one collector out there only. If you love this piece, we're not even going to do it for $99,999. The number will only go down from here. And you gotta call me if you love it. We're going to make it, one caller only, $79,999 for a 311 ruby, just red, no other colors, a 3 carat plus that looks like this, GIA certified, that is as clear as can be. I have never seen another ruby that looks like this before in my life, or at least in my time here. This is what it looks like from the side. I mean, it's just so red from the inside, and it's so clear to the point where, you know, it does what a natural faceted gemstone does. If this were a stone that were, you know, included or murky or hazy or, you know, whatever, it would not be doing that even from the side view. It would just be, you know, an oval shape of red. But this has so much fire and so much life coming from within the stone itself. And also, you know, for a stone like this, it's got to have some pretty vivid, you know, yellow diamonds on, you know, around it. And this one it does, and it deserves it. And this is still a daily wearable mounting. I mean, just look at that. It's just so smooth and so intense. This is what it looks like from the backside as well. Has to stay like it is in terms of the gold color. So, you know, keep that in mind. But again, it's just, you gotta focus on the stone when you have a piece like this. I mean, large flashes of intense reds in this one. No other ruby I've seen so far can do something like this. And it is yours to own for one collector only, $79,999. Call me on this one. This is what it looks like on the hand. I mean, this is just as beautiful and as spectacular as can be. You know, I hope there's no filter that, you know, corrects any occlusions on live TV, but this is it, $79,999. I mean, if this is gone by the end of the day today, congratulations. And if you want something else that looks like this, we're going to have to go and rob a museum. And I don't want to do that, so call me on this one while you still can. This is it. This is the ultimate ruby. You know, you'll never see another ruby like this ever again. Call me on this one, let me know. This is what it looks like from the side on the hand. So again, if you wanted to wear this every single day, that is still no problem. It's still a very wearable design. If you wanted to, you know, keep this locked up in a safe, that's also no problem at all. You know, even the mounting that it's set in, I think it works also in its own way, kind of like a picture frame, you know, with a double halo of diamonds. You know, you could easily just put it on, you know, a little ring stand, just, you know, have it in a display case. It still works beautifully on your hand, you know, in a display case, however you want. This stone is just gorgeous. So I prefer if you wear it, you know, wear it and enjoy it every so often. And, you know, just truly, if you get this, you know, ruby collectors, if you're not a ruby collector, but you're looking for a ruby, this is the one. So if you get this one, congratulations. And we will move along in a few short moments, but let's just bring it back up close for yet another look here. So let me know on this one. You're never going to see another ruby like this ever again. I mean, very similar to the aquamarine, right? You know, aquas, we have them more often, more common. But it's taken me over, 3 years at this point to even see a stone that looks like this. And I think the aqua is still here as well, which is yikes. But, I might have to do some shopping for myself today. But we do also have a request that came in while I was yapping away, and that being the smaller style smile necklace. And this one is not the original, but it is the smaller style with smaller diamonds. I think we call this one the smiley face, actually. So we'll find out. But coming up next, I think it's here by a request. So we'll see if, I don't know who requested this one, but we will find out. And if you want to see the cert again for this one, just let me know. And I can always show this for you, no problem at all. But next up, we do have the smile necklace, or the happy face necklace, whichever one it is. But let us start with this one on the hand. This is going to be 1110466. Even though it's smaller than the original smile, it is still a lot of diamonds, a lot of diamond presence. And this here, there it is, it's the smile. So 23 points of diamonds on this one, all VS diamonds again. And 16, 17, 18-inch adjustability spring ring clasp on this one, whichever gold color you want. You can layer this one 100% with, the DBTYs, or if you have maybe another necklace you want to layer it with. I did have that, Tree of Life necklace from earlier, which I think would work pretty beautifully layered together. This one here, we're going to do it for $399. It once upon a time was $599, but today for a couple of you guys out there, we are going to do it for $399 here today, so call me on this one. Again, the chain is connected to the actual, smile itself, so you don't have to worry about, going out and spending another, couple $100s just for the chain to go along with your pendant. This one is already built in for you with the adjustability. I've had a couple callers. I've had a couple callers come in and be like, oh, so I get to choose, right? So I want the 16-inch, but no, I'm like, no, it's all built in for you. So you get to choose yourself on whichever day you want for either 16, 17, or 18 inches. So that's the beauty of a piece like this, $399. Let us go up close and show it for you here. So moving the ruby aside, this is the smile necklace. It's not going to sit, is it? It does. Okay, that's great. So there you can see it. The stones are prong set, but they're set so beautifully, and it truly is like a little smile here. And you got to call me on the ruby. Again, collectors out there, got to let me know. And what else? Purplish pink diamond, the fancy one. I think it's still here as well. And so many pieces. Paraiba and the saddle ring. Too many good pieces today. But let me know on this one. And I do have the rose gold, so I'll show it against my neckline here in a moment. I just don't have the white gold here to show, but this is what the rose gold looks like. So I know it's, again, it's not an overwhelming, here's rose gold, but it's a very subtle addition to the overall look of the necklace. So however you want, definitely the chain, you'll still be able to see the gold color, but again, personal preference, what you are going to layer with, what you already have existing in your current, jewelry arsenal. But, if you want to add to it, maybe try out the rose gold. It is here, and it's not, done in an overly, rose goldy way. But $399 on this smile necklace. And let us go back up close to the yellow gold here. And again, this was brought out by request, so let me know if you would like to pick it up here. And we are entering the last 30 minutes-ish of our show. So, if you have a couple pieces, again, writing down those item numbers definitely do help a lot. And, I'll be here tomorrow. I've made the decision. I'll be here tomorrow. If you have a piece that you want to talk about tomorrow, You know, the jewelers are back tomorrow. Everyone is here tomorrow working on brand new pieces to bring you for the new year. So, you know, if you want to talk about it, you know, people might still be out and about traveling. So you kind of have, you know, the advantage if you call in tomorrow and be like, you know what, that one ring from Monday, I couldn't stop thinking about it. Haven't been able to sleep because I've been thinking about it. Call us on Tuesdays. You know, everyone is still here working. Just because we don't have a show does not mean that the building is empty. In fact, the building is rarely empty. So let me know. Again, tomorrow I'll be here. I'll be around, running around. So let me know on the smile necklace and also kunzite pendant coming up next. This is, I feel like I'm bringing out all of the super saturated pieces for one evening. We had a super saturated pink diamond, super saturated aquamarine, super saturated whatever, but this here, kunzite, is one of the most impressive kunzites I have seen by far. We've had a lot of kunzites, a lot of larger stones, but this one here is a rather impressive stone, if I do say so myself. This here is 1116311. This is our 3655 fancy cut kunzite in a pendant. Probably don't want to have this in a ring. It won't fit as a ring. But it has 23 points of diamonds in that upper triangular design. This stone is one of the most saturated stones I have ever seen. And I don't know if we have any other kunzites that are ready that I can, you know, show as a comparison, but if you want the ultimate kunzite pendant, this is definitely the one to get. Supposed to be $69.99. I mean, you see it on the wheel right now. You don't have like a proper size comparison, but once I show it against my hand, then you'll see, you're like, why do they go below $69.99? And that is a question I'm also asking, but we are not going to do that. If you like this pendant, if you love kunzite, want one that is the ultimate in a pendant, this one is not going to be $39.99 either. Just like that, took a couple $1,000s off, and we are still not done discounting. If you love this piece, call me now. White gold only. We'll do it for $3,499 to the very first caller on this one. Again, this is where the bail itself actually is. So just loop your chain through there and it'll sit up like that on your neckline. Take a look at it on against the hand. I mean, this is definitely would not work as a ring, but this is why it is a pendant, and it is insanely saturated, insanely beautiful, and $34.99. Get your $100 off at checkout, making it $33.99. And it is for one caller only. Again, super saturated stone. I know we've kind of spoiled you guys, you know, with our kunzites too. You know, I've been sent some pictures of kunzites from other places, and I had a moment. I was like, no way, is this kunzite? It looks like a very pale, weirdly colored morganite. And then I saw the description and I was like, oh, this is a kunzite. And I'm like, wow. If that is what is going on outside of TVON, then we truly do look like it's something that is too good to be true. And I mean, something like this, for that price, definitely should not be here for the rest of the show, but here it is, $34.99. Let's also take it to the neckline here so you can really see. Again, against bright red, I mean, none of the color is lost. It's not, you know, fighting to, you know, for saturation. It is still as saturated as can be, as vivid as can be. And even against, you know, a white backdrop, you know, shows up really well. But again, something that is red like my top right here, and it's still like, this is purple. And yes, it is still a purple stone through and through. It's not like, oh, suddenly, you know, you can only look at my top, the kunzite kind of disappears, it's kind of eh. But nope, it is still here, it is still proud, and it is $34.99. Let us go back up close and take another look at it up close and personal. And again, large piece, beautifully constructed. This is what it looks like from the back side as well. I have to get that cleaned, but this is, again, beautifully constructed piece. It's not going to, flip or rotate on your neckline. It is a rather heavy stone, but it's not going to, weigh your neck down in any way. I want you to own this and enjoy it. And also had a lot of large pendants here today, including that bicolor tourmaline in a pendant with no diamonds on that one whatsoever. And what else do we have here today? I don't know. But let's see, that certified, yes. Oh yes, of course, it's on the other side of the universe. But we had a gents ring come in. Oh, this is a Tanzanite. Gentlemen, I have a Tanzanite ring today. And it is here by request. So let me know on this kunzite pendant. Again, so saturated. You look at it and it very clearly is purple. And, have a stone like this, fancy cut too. I've been so entranced by the saturation of the stone that I totally ignore the fact that it's a fancy cut, but fancy cut it is, and let me know if you like to take it. But here we have, I never thought we'd have a Tanzanite today, but here we have a Tanzanite today. This is 1118780. This is our blue wing block D round center stone in a gents ring. And this here is our 70-point round center stone with 33 points of the diamonds in that squared off halo. I love how they, didn't go with, mimicking the round shape. I feel like if it were round, it might look a little bit more on the feminine side. But since they have it, just so slightly squared off, it just adds to it and makes it feel more like a gents ring. This is a piece that was supposed to be, now I'm even questioning the starting price here, but it was once upon a time $29.99, which gents ring, don't forget, a lot of gold in it. Might not have as much diamonds as, ladies' rings have, but this has a lot of gold. Yes. All right, thank you very much. I think the kunzite is sold, so thank you so much on that one. But this one here is a gents ring. But ladies, if you like it, I'll still size it for you, not me personally, but I'll still have our jewelers either size it for you in your ring size, or, we'll just go ahead, completely remake the entire mounting in your gold color and ring size of choice, so it'll still fit you. Sometimes some of these pieces, they have an under gallery, which is always nice to have, but then that kind of limits us on sizing because we don't want to, warp or destroy the under gallery. So what we'll do is we will completely remake the entire mounting in your ring size and gold color of choice. Just don't look at pieces like this and think, oh yeah, they probably have, a million of those made in the back ready to go. It's not custom made. These are still custom made. Any mountings you see up here, bridge mountings, signature mountings, saddle mountings, they are still custom made for you. If you want to change the gold color, you want to change the ring size, however you want, it is still an option that we offer to you and that we will still do for you. But this is a piece, $29.99, no longer is $19.99, also not going to be $1,499. It gets better and better, but we are not stopping at $14.99. Gentlemen, today is your night. I know, kind of late for, a gents ring, but if you are still awake with us, this is the perfect time because this is going to be $1,299. And as long as I don't see anyone, running out from the back, screaming and waving their arms, being like, stop the feed, stop, we can't do a gents ring for $12.99. I think we're all good. But don't forget, I probably shouldn't say this, but you get your $100 off still, making it $11.99 at checkout for this entire gents ring. You know, currently in the yellow gold, if you must have it in the white or rose gold, we will switch it over for you, no problem at all. I mean, just look at the workmanship of the inside too. It is something that is so spectacular. It looks so, I know gold is like smooth, but it just, when it looks smooth like that, it's just like, whew, it looks so yummy. But this blue wing block D Tanzanite, not those, you know, wishy-washy, you know, washed out colors. This is still a blue wing block D. Doesn't matter if it's a 70-point stone. Doesn't matter if it's a 22 karat stone. This is still blue wing block T, TVON exclusive. Get it now while you still can. $12.99, and you still get that $100 off. Take a look at it on the hand. This is what it looks like. So again, mirror finish gold, highly reflective, but that center stone just still pops like no other. So let me know on this. $12.99. This is what it looks like from the side. So again, has the halo built into the ring itself. The stone just ever so slightly protrudes outwards a little bit. That is because of the prong setting. But this is our blue wing block D gents ring here today, $12.99. Take off your $100 at checkout and make it $11.99. And you're still getting all of that gold, that 70-point round blue wing block D in the center. You know, just because we took it down from $29.99 does not mean, sorry, gotta, you know, take out some of the gold from the back, or sorry, no more under gallery, or sorry, you know, can't size it for you. We're still doing all of that. Nothing in this mounting or the stone is going to be modified. We're not going to be like, you know, sorry, gotta, you know, size it down to a size 5 and take out all that gold and be like, that's it. That's all you get. You get this entire piece, your ring size of choice, $12.99 on this one here today. Gentlemen, or ladies, if you like the style, this one is open and here for you. You just gotta call me on it. Again, end of the show is quickly approaching. I think that might mean that we need to revisit the Paraiba earrings, which I think are still here, for $39.99, which kind of concerning, but let me know on this one. We'll be moving along rather quickly. And I also got another request for a owl necklace. I don't think we've had any critters today so far. So this might be the very first critter piece that we have today. Let's start with this one on the hand. This here is our little guy. This is 1119131. This is our owl necklace, our one little owl friend. Perfect for the nighttime. But this here, 14K yellow gold like it is. 9 points of the rose cut white diamonds. Rose cut diamonds are in the eyes. I'll show you this up close and personal in a moment. And also 29 points of your regular brilliance cut round white diamonds in the body of the bird. This entire piece supposed to be $15.99, which, keep in mind, a lot of fun cut diamonds in this one, and a very designer piece too. You know, it's not just, you know, 38 points diamonds set in like a blob. This actually has some work put into it, you know, designing the owl itself, making the CAD model, printing that out, you know, casting it, setting all of the stones. You know, you can have, you know, 50 points of diamonds, but if you take that 50 points of diamonds, there are so many different ways that you can set those stones, and to have it end up in a fun, fancy critter piece like this, we're going to do this. You know what? Take off another $1,000, make this one $599 to the very first caller on this one. Yellow gold only. Chain does come with, so you don't have to worry about, you know, looking for a chain, finding a chain. Be like, oh, I can't wear this as soon as I get it because I don't have a chain. The chain does come with on a piece like this. Let's take it over to the neckline here and take a look at it from afar. So here, owl, your little friend there, and also on, you know, a white background too. You know, with the mirror finish gold, you can still see the owl and its shape. You don't, you know, none of it is lost at all. So $5.99 on this one, yellow gold only. And let us go up close and I'll show you what the rose cut diamonds look like up close and personal. Again, gents ring, I think it's still here. So I don't know if any of our requests have gone out today, but certainly had a lot of them. But this here is the owl up close and personal. You can very clearly see the rose cut diamonds in the eyes there, which I'm just imagining if you were to wear, like maybe me, a red colored top, You know, it might look like an evil owl, but it'll be a very, you know, a unique take on, you know, your clothes working with your jewelry and, you know, creating different effects for it. So $5.99 on this one. Let me know if you'd like to grab it. And I think this is our one and only critter piece for today, but here it is. Ruby is still here. Had some people who were intrigued by that ruby call in and ask questions, I've heard, but no one yet. Also, Paraiba saddle ring, do not forget about that piece. I don't know if it's possible to forget about a piece like that, but you really, again, don't want to, you know, let that value, you know, run by you and just disappear forever. What else do we have here today? So many requests. I can just read off some of the requests that we had. We had that triple row band ring. We had the waterfall earrings. We had the smile necklace. We have this one right here, which I think is still here as we speak. Had a double row band ring, but with princess cut white diamonds and so much more. So again, DBTYs, we had the 36-inch DBTY and also the 202. So a lot of diamond pieces here by request. Not sure if the requesters called in and picked up the piece or two, but again, call your operators, let them know what you are looking for, and they can always bring back, you know, if you have any questions, want to see anything again, they can always let me know and I'll bring it back. But this here was a piece that we had at the very beginning. This was a piece that I said, you know, we're gonna go on a little field trip, and not your typical usual field trip. For this piece here today, we did some time traveling, and I was like, you know what, these can't be here by the end of the show. And looks like these might still be here as we speak. So if you wanted to see the other pair, I had a pair of Paraiba studs, also oval shapes, but smaller stones overall, a smaller carat weight, and smaller diamond weight, but then the price still the same. So, you know, if you were to consider to, you know, I want Paraiba earrings, 100% get the dangles. But, you know, if you're more of a stud person, you know, that's also perfectly fine. If you wanted to see the studs, I can see if I can, you know, flash them really quickly here. But, you know, not saying that there's anything wrong with the studs. Oop, there we go. But I'm just saying the earrings you see right here are what the prices of Paraibas were as recently as, you know, a year ago, 2022. It was this year where the prices really went crazy. And I mean, I had these as an example at the very beginning, but this exact same pair of studs, same price, $39.99. I mean, if you had $39.99 right now and Paraiba earrings were on your wish list, I mean, would you rather get this stud or would you rather get a larger look, larger stones, more diamond weight for the exact same price, right? I mean, again, nothing wrong with these, perfectly matching stones, neon, clean, clear. But these, same thing, perfectly matching, neon color is there, clean, clear, Paraibas, right? Hair up, hair down, wherever, however you want. But that price, once these are gone, I'm sorry, but if you wanted earrings, you're going to be stuck with these, which, you know, respecting the price increase overall of the world of Paraibas, you know, nothing we can really do about that, but that just means get them now while you still can for this price right here. So $39.99 on this one. Let me know if you want to see the studs. If you want to see the information, let me know. I can always bring it up here, but again, we are nearing the end of the show. These were here at the very beginning. I think it's kind of fitting that they're here at the very end. Hopefully now though, if you love them, maybe missed them at the very beginning, now is the time to finally grab them. Yes? Tanzanite drops. I do have a fancy cut pair. They're not really drops, or I think they're more dangles. I think they would be considered dangles, but I do have a single pair here today. I think these were here recently, I'm not sure, but these are those triangular shaped fancy cut blue wing block D Tanzanites. And they are the one pair of Tanzanite earrings that I do see up here. So let me know if you want to see anything else. And also Paraiba earrings, if they are not gone by the end of the night. I might have to consider picking them up for myself. So I've never been one that was too big on shopping, but something changed this past year. I got super into shopping, so I mean, Paraibas, I think this is a great piece to, you know, invest in, to wear. So let me know, or not. Maybe I'll pick them up. So let's move on. Here we have a pair of Tanzanite dangles. This here is 1122791. This is perfectly matching fancy cuts, blue ink block D Tanzanite, trillions cuts, kind of modified trillions, I would say. But perfectly matching is what is most important and what matters the most. This one right here, white gold only, custom made mounting for these, you know, stones that are truly made for each other. 1166 of your Tanzanite center stones. I love how they're positioned like that because as earrings, it really matters how pieces are designed because, you know, you'll be wearing them in your ear. I'd say your ear is pretty sensitive to, you know, any weight changes and any pendulum styles. So these also have 29 points total weight of the diamonds. All of them? Okay. I have a rose ring coming up next for Renee, but these in the meantime, you know, fancy cut Tanzanite, blue ink block D, and, you know, a rather large diamond in that bezel set part right there. This was supposed to be $14,999. And obviously can't do that, even though these are one of the most luxurious varieties of the blue ink block D Tanzanites, being, you know, fancy cut. If you would like this pair of earrings, we'll do it for $5,999 to the very first caller. Again, Tanzanites, blue ink block Ds, nearing the end. We had that huge Tanzanite show not too long ago. Fancy cuts are coming out in bulk. That's how you know, management probably thought, you know, fancy cuts, they maybe won't like it, you know, but it's still blue ink block D, right? We don't want to be selfish and hold on to these fabulous fancy cuts and just not share them with you guys. This is your chance to pick them up. You know, if they don't go and it's been, you know, a couple weeks, fine, take them apart, you know, send them off to the museum. But here is your opportunity to finally get, you know, fancy cut blue ink block Ds in earrings for $59.99. I'm going to borrow one so you can see how it looks on the hand. And this is also, we have the rose ring request. So that's the rose ring from the side perspective. So it's a little bit higher off the hand, but not so high off the hand. But this is our Tanzanite against the hand. Beautiful. I love the shape, you know, trillion cuts, something about it. It's just so, I just love how it looks as a pair of earrings. And the fact that there's two of them to go in your ears, that is all the better. So this is again what they look like, hair up or hair down. You'll see that bright, intense blue with the red flashes in your Tanzanite earrings. And again, it's just really about the weight distribution too, you know, how they'll feel on your ear, how they'll feel when you move around from day to day. So let me know on these, $59.99, and we will go back up close. And the rose ring, don't know if we need a whole presentation on that one, but it was brought out because I think it was Renee wanted to see it, how it looked like on the hand. And whoa, that was a big red flash right there. But let's take a look at this rose ring. I'm just going to show it from the side perspective. So this rose ring is here if you want any information. This piece is $9.99. 1114525, but it is $9.99, and we just had a request to see it on the hand from the side. So this is what it looks like. Now, once upon a time, we had all three gold colors up here, and if you truly wanted to stack all three together on one finger, you could do that with no problem at all. If you wanted, you know, one in each gold color to stack on the same hand, I think that would look beautiful. And, you know, perfectly up to you, but $9.99 on this one. Pave diamonds on this. It's just a little larger for me, but this is a ring that I think could work, you know, ring finger, middle finger, index finger, however you want, maybe not pinky or thumb, but again, true to size band on this, $9.99 each on the rose ring. So let me know on this one, and let's go back to our Tanzanites and see one more look at our Tanzanite drop earrings. I think our Tanzanite gents ring is still here. And what else? Paraiba in the saddle, still hanging out somehow. Ruby ring, still hanging out. If you have any questions on that one, please, please, please let me know. I'll be here for a couple minutes after the end of the show. I'll stay as long as you need me to. If you have any questions, you're like, I can't sleep tonight, I need to know the answers to those questions, I'll be here. I'll talk you through it. And I'll be here tomorrow too. So we don't have a show tomorrow. Lauren will be back with you guys on Wednesday, back to a regular schedule. But I'll be here tomorrow. You know, if you want to talk, you know, we're all still here tomorrow. The jewelers are here. Everyone is here. We're still working. Just no show tomorrow. So if you know, have any last questions or you finally decided I want to pick up that piece from, it could be today, it could be, you know, a couple days ago. If it's still here, it's still here. But again, the option is here. Our lines will be open to you guys. And you guys just have to let us know, you know, which pieces you are interested in. And so many more pieces coming in. Did someone want to see a pink diamond ring? For Linda? Which Linda? We have so many Lindas. I need a last name initial. Then I can probably figure out who it is. Oh, what is this? J? H? I think I know who it is. Oh, never mind. I don't think I know who it is. I don't know if there's a misprint on this bag, but if anyone is still with me for the last 10 minutes of the show, I have pink diamond hoops. That's all I need to say. Pink diamond hoops. It is a surprise that they are here. But they are here. I don't know where these have been. I didn't even know we had something like this. But we have pink diamond hoops. This is, let me try to read the bag. It says 1112100. Rose gold only on these. 14 points total weight of your pink diamonds. Now these are not like huge jumbo sized hoops, but these are going to be in the rose gold only. Single row going down the bottom. If you wanted to wear it reverse and just have, you know, mirror finish gold showing off on the front, don't know why you would do that to hide the pink diamonds, but you know, if you wanted to, you could. Or if you wanted to wear one with the diamonds facing the front and one with the gold facing the front for a slightly asymmetrical look, that is also an option here. But this is pink diamond hoops. I am very certain that this starting price is wrong. But these were supposed to be $9.99, and $9.99, great price to start these out on, considering, you know, natural pink diamonds. It just has to be in the rose gold only, but $9.99 we're not going to do. Looks like I have 3 pairs to go around, so not even every single operator can pick one of these up, or if one person wanted to pick up 2 or even all 3, go ahead. But this is going to be $499 to the very first callers today. Or if our requester wants to pick up, you know, all 3 pairs, we can do that as well. Here's what it looks like against the hand. So again, not a huge, large, oversized, you know, hoop kind of look. Daily wearable 100%. $4.99 a pair. Your no choice of gold color, rose gold only. The only thing you have to decide is, do I like it? And if yes, call in right now. Pick up a pair for $499. And this is what they look like against the ear. So again, they are a hoop style like this. So again, daily wearable, not oversized. I know some of you guys maybe not so fond of the larger hoop styles, but this is one that is definitely everyday wearable. And let us go back up close. $4.99 a pair, and I think she had also wanted to see a pink diamond. So we had a purple pink earlier today, but if that's not what she's looking for, no problem. I do have a pear-shaped pink diamond that is also GIA certified, so we'll try to fit that in at the very end here. Call me on these. Just because I move on does not mean that they are sold out, but we will find out soon if they are. And next up, we do have part 2 of the request. Pink diamond in a ring. This is 1116227. This is a more true, I would say, pink diamond compared to the marquise that we had not too long ago. Again, this is 1116227. This is our 25-point pear-shaped center, 20 points of the pink diamond accent stones, and 61 points of your white diamonds in this beautiful overall double halo look. I almost said triple halo because I was a little bit thrown off by that bezel frame surrounding the center stone. It to me looks like it could be a halo of gold. This did start at $99.99, no longer going to be. This is also our SI2 stone, so this is also the certificate that comes with. As you can see, 25 points, very light pink, natural stone, very important at this point, SI2. And there you have your color scale in the center top there, and also at the bottom, your clarity characteristics. You can see some little inclusions here and there, but nothing that takes away from the overall beauty of the stone itself. Again, this is the GIA reports that will come with if you do decide to pick up this piece. And let us go back to our ring up close, $99.99. It no longer is going to be. Last couple minutes of the show. If our requester likes it, we will do this for not even $3,999. And instead, if you like it, we'll do it for $34.99. Take a look at it from the side. I mean, just love how, you know, the double halo just layers upwards into your center stone itself. And this is what it looks like from the back side. Even though it's not, you know, like a gent's ring, we still said, you know what, it's an important piece. It still deserves its own little under gallery, and we did give one. So this is it, $34.99. Take a look at it on the hand. If you want to pick up the fancy purplish pink, that one is still here for $77.77. But in the meantime, this one is here. Very simple style. Simple, but with still very important stones, pink diamonds and white diamonds combined. Everyday wearable. If you don't want something that's, you know, over the top. I know our bridge mounting can seem a little bit decorated at times, but you know, if you want to play it safe, this is definitely the way to go with the double halo. $34.99 on this one. Let us go back up close, take a look at it up close one more time, and let me know if you would like to pick it up. And let me see, I do have several pieces I want to recap. So Tanzanite earrings are still here. I don't know if any of our requests have gone out the door, in fact, but one can only hope, right? So just for comparison, this is our fancy purplish pink from earlier. I might just start building a recap wheel. So first of all, this is also, you know, a mini comparison. So the pear-shaped is our pink diamond, and this one right here is our fancy purplish pink for $77.77 on this one. So, you know, it's nice that we have a visual comparison for the two. If you're like, oh yeah, this could only be like a pink diamond, right? But then once you see it next to a true pink diamond, you're like, oh, there it is. That's why it's $77.77. So let me know on that one. Also have the ruby ring. So I think this one definitely has to be in the middle. Like, I'm sorry, pink diamond, but the ruby has to be in the center here. This is the ruby, pink diamonds, and I can't not recap this one, but this is our saddle ring with the Paraiba. So I'm gonna figure out how to do this, but here's the ruby, Paraiba over here, pink diamonds on the other side. All super important collectible stones. Again, this one was here by request, but it's nice to see a little comparison for the two. And what else? Paraiba earrings. If they are not gone before the end, I will pick them up for myself. You will never see them ever again. I'll be wearing them every single Friday from today. But these are the earrings, $39.99 on these. Now they won't listen to me. Maybe they don't want to go home with me. But here it is. Again, so many pieces still here. I know it's a very busy holiday season today. And don't forget, Lauren is going to be back with you guys on Wednesday, back to normal as well. I will be here on Friday. I'm always here on Fridays, online only. It's a lot of fun there. It's very chill, you know. Just if you guys want to see anything, we'll bring it out. You know, if you have any questions on any pieces, we'll be able to help you. But again, you got to call me on any of these pieces up here. Paraiba earrings. Maybe I should stop saying it. I'll just, you know what? I'll take the Paraiba earrings for myself, but call me on the ring. I also want the ring though, so that's where the problem comes in. I want the ring and the earring, so gotta call me. Again, that ruby is GIA certified, and yes, that is a ruby 311 center stone for $79,999. Collectors of rubies, that ruby is, you know, calling for someone out there. If you are that someone who so happened to pick up that call, please do call in and pick it up here today. And anything else, not sure if the pear-shaped pink diamond has hit its mark, but you know, if you already have a pink diamond, I'd say go for the purplish pink. It is fancy, it is certified. If you want to take another look at the cert, I can do so. If you want to see a picture of the cert, we can always send it to you, email it to you, however you want. But this is it. You know, have a few other pieces that were left over from today's show, but you know, we'll be here for a couple minutes after the end and answer any last questions, you know, make your final decisions, place those orders. We'll be here to help you. I'll be here tomorrow as well. I know tomorrow is Tuesday, don't have a show, but you know, we're all still here to help you answer any questions, place any orders, check on anything too. So all you got to do is call us, and if you have any questions on our scheduling, call us as well. We have all the information on our website, tvon.com, broadcasting all of that information also on the website. And again, Merry Christmas, everyone. Hope you guys had a great day. Stay safe, stay warm. Lauren will be back with you on Wednesday. And my name is Joyce, and have a great rest of your night, and I will see you back on Friday.